Yo, what is up, my peeps? Jermaine Mancop here. We are back with another awesome stream for you. It's Sunday, so that can only mean one thing. It's time for some Pokemon Metro. So pitter-patter, let's get at her, shall we? Let us bring up the stream. Let's bring up the chat. Let us unmute the unnecessarily loud Pokemon game. Let's bring up the game itself. Then, let us send a voice call to my lifeline. My good buddy Metro's going to help me through it.
Hello?
Hey, buddy, how's it going?
Hey, pretty damn good, man. How's it going?
I am going good.
That's great.
Yeah, there, you should have the screen now.
I have it. You're right.
So, now we can continue the odyssey of Pokemon Metro.
Yes, so if you didn't see the last episode for some reason, me and Cop started this adventure. He is entirely new to Pokemon. Tell him about all your experiences with Pokemon, Cop.
I used to watch you and Arno play it. Never understood a single thing that was going on, but enjoyed it. And and then I tried to play Pokemon Reborn and failed miserably. Like, really badly. And then I started playing this with your help. I destroyed the first gym in an unexpected way.
Yeah, really badly. Like, they, stole all your money and broke all your Pokeballs and released all your Pokemon. Is that right? Is that what happened?
Yeah. The game will not even let me install it again. That's how bad
God.
it is. I try to install a game again, and they're just like, no, you're too bad at this game. We won't let you.
What a catastrophe.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, we're back. I'm going to guide him through this, try to teach him what he needs to know. Maybe a little less hands-on today. Start weeding him off this, but any questions or anything that you want to ask before we get started? Maybe a recap or anything?
Yeah, I'm just thinking, because I rewatched the episode this morning myself, just so I could kind of refresh my mind. Should I sit here and use the trainer to train all my Pokemon, even those ones that aren't in my party, to level 25 before I move on? I'm just kind of wondering if
yeah. I mean, there's a lot of different ways to play the game, right? Obviously. It's, that's something somebody might do. I wouldn't be surprised. Do you need to do that? No. I mean, it depends on what your goals are, right? So it's probably difficult to have goals if you know so little about the game. But I think a lot of the main goals of Pokemon might be collection or exploration, or some people might just want to get through the game as fast as possible. So, what I might recommend is you don't need to do any training right now. Go until you can't go any further, and then that's when you start training. That's how I would approach it, because you might waste a ton of time otherwise. And this game is really tailored about decision making with your team. So you want to make sure you're training the Pokemon you actually need to beat a certain challenge that might occur.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was thinking about that because I have no idea what the next gym is going to be. So I was thinking maybe I should off-screen train a bunch, and I was like, nah, I'll just wait until Metro and I are together and see what comes up. And because I do really want to capture all the Pokemon and take the gyms as they come and that kind of thing. So
I can't remember. Did we capture every Pokemon up until now? I think the first route you got them all, right? And then I think that the second habitat in the town we didn't explore much. Is that, or did you get all of those too somehow?
I think I got all of my Pokedex has 64 that I've seen and 28 that I own. So I don't know how good that is compared to
that's
what's available.
A weird number, considering there's supposed to be 11 on each route. But I guess that means
I don't know. That's what my Pokedex says. I got both of those guys' bonuses from the two guys.
Cool. Yeah, so I think you got the main two routes, and then the third habitat is in the town, and I don't think we explored that too much, because I remember telling you wouldn't need any of the water types. So that what I did there was I put a bunch of water types in.
Gotcha.
Because I consider it the hardest opening. Water mono would be the hardest type to start the game with. So I wanted to balance that. Out. So.
Oh, okay. So I don't have a water, and water was destroying me too. So, but I should. And for the wild Pokemon, it shouldn't matter because they'll be lower level than me anyway in the town, right?
Yeah, I don't think you. Like I said, it's up to you how you want to approach. You want to try to go collect every Pokemon, then you can go back to the town and catch them all. And remember, you can put the Pokeball in the leading team member, and it will guarantee that you only catch a Pokemon, or that you only encounter a Pokemon you haven't caught until you've encountered them all.
That's why I just swapped Arno back into first spot, because he's still got that Pokeball there. So Perfect. How many Pokeballs do I have in my bag, though? Yeah,
so you beat the gym, so that would be a very good idea to go back and invest that money you got. The gym should give you a lot of money.
Yes, let's go back. So I need to go back to the city. So let's go back.
And then there'll also be some habitats coming up after this route, too. So now that you beat the gym, you'll be able to unlock that checkpoint there and move on to the next route as well.
Awesome. Swear I just watched myself do this, and I still just went the wrong way going back to the city.
I don't think there's a wrong way, but south to city, north to route.
Well, trying to avoid all the grass, yeah. So.
Oh, right, yeah, good call. And that's repels too. You can buy a repeller too. Makes it navigating the grass a little easier.
Yeah, I think I have them. I just don't want to use any if I didn't have to, so.
Smart.
I have 2,830. Let's grab a couple of max repels. I have 3 in the bag, so let's grab 2. So I have 5. That seems like a good number of those to have. And just want Ultra Balls, yeah?
Yeah, I would just go all the way for Ultra Balls, yeah.
It's 13. Leaves me with 130 left over. I'm just gonna buy 2 more max repels, and I don't lose it.
Yeah, max repel always a good investment because it saves a lot of time. Game's kind of inexorably connected to catching Pokemon, but at the same time, once you've caught them all, it's very pointless to have, you know?
Absolutely. Okay, so let's head towards the grass, and then I will use a max repel. And head north. Okay, this is the gym, so then I just run around until the max repel wears off, and just walk around in the grass. It's a shame there's no way to take the max repel off.
Wait, what is it that you're looking for?
Well, because you said that there in this around the gym is where I would capture my next set of Pokemon.
Oh no, after. Sorry. So like, so the way the way Pokemon structures its situations, they're always like routes. So this is a route, and that's the only thing you can do on this route is catch set Pokemon. So that's set up that way. You've already caught all of them. You're still on this route. But when you talk to that guard there that's preventing you from going north, he's going to allow you to go to the next route. And then that route is going to have all new trainers and all new catch options there. And then there's going to be another habitat that you might encounter in a cave, and then another habitat you might encounter in the town. So 3 more places to catch 11 Pokemon.
Okay. I was misunderstanding because I thought there was water Pokemon that I had skipped.
Yeah, that was back at the previous town.
Oh,
so if you wanted to go back and go to where you bought the repels and everything, that's where you would go and get those. There's grass on the west of the town there.
Oh, I did not realize there was grass on the west of town. Well, let's go. I'll go get some water Pokemon. What the heck? Never know what I'll need.
There's some very good Pokemon in that habitat for sure.
There we go. Never even occurred to me to go west. You know?
Go west, young man.
Oh, I see the water.
You see it.
Yep.
Ooh, wow. That's the rare one on the route immediately. That's the first try. That's funny.
Awesome. Okay, well, we will throw an Ultra Ball at it. Since it's level 6, I don't want to destroy it.
Yeah, you might be alright.
Go Ultra Ball! Oshawott was caught.
Unreal.
It's that cop luck, I'm telling you.
Why don't you keep that up, Cop? Good work.
Thank you. Theo says, "Hi, Cop. Hi, Metro. Hugs. Hope y'all are great. We are doing good. At least I
Big T,
am."
what's up, buddy? I'm gonna start calling him Big T. How do you like that?
I like that. Big T. What's up, Big T? A wild Marrow.
No, that's a really good Pokemon. There's a very strange thing that's gone on in Pokemon over the years. They've added some, it's called an ability, all right? It's weird phrasing because moves, abilities, you're used to these phrases in WoW, but what an ability is, it's like basically like a passive that the Pokemon has. And one of the possible abilities that Pokemon can have, I don't think it's always the case, but it's called Pure Power. Actually, Huge Power, one of the two. And it just doubles the physical attack stat. That's just all it does. Doubles the physical attack stat. It's like, okay, that might be overpowered. Why the hell did you put that in the game? Yeah, but it's in the game, so pretty useful.
Magikarp. I'm gonna have a Gyarados.
Yeah, Magikarp's a good one to consider for sure if you want a Gyarados. Gyarados is, I will say, nerfed in my game. It's historically one of the most overpowered Pokemon in any version of any game. So I did have to do some nerfing, but it's still an incredibly potent moveset. I did buff the moveset substantially to counteract the nerf, but pretty cool.
Wingull. That's probably a water flying.
That is exactly, yeah, you got it right. Looks like a bird, so I guess you already know it's water because of what I told you, yeah.
Yep.
Not typically a very good Pokemon. It does evolve into a decent Pokemon typically, but I buffed it pretty substantially. So, I don't know if I told you this, but like I basically like rebalanced every single Pokemon in the game.
Gotcha.
Like every single Pokemon. So I don't know why they do this. It's like Pokemon is really, really imbalanced. It'd be like if a Paladin was just like 500% weaker than a Death Knight. Like it doesn't make any sense to me. Like why they have some Pokemon that are objectively weaker than others by a substantial margin. But I guess it's because they're trying to make like this kind of progression of you playing through the game feel a little bit more natural. Like, oh, you come across a dragon Pokemon and you expecting that to be a good one, you know? But I don't think that's really good for long-term playability of the game. So I've completely eliminated that option. Now every final evolution of every Pokemon will be all within about 50 base stat total of each other. There's no more gaps of 3, 2, 250, something like that. No more, nothing like that. It doesn't always play out to be a solid, and something noticeable. But I think for the most part, people will certainly be able to use any Pokemon they want in this game. And there will be some benefit to doing so. So now it's more about what moves you have, what types advantages, what fields, what you can benefit from the intangibles about the Pokemon, not just its stats.
Gotcha. That's good. That's interesting. It's more tactical that way than just nuking everything.
I think so. I agree with that. Yeah, I'm glad you agree with that.
It's kind of nice because that's kind of one of the things that's really fun. I mean, we talk a lot about Warcraft because, of course, it's... Oops, I get chatter instead of capture because I was talking.
They're similar names, yeah.
We talk a lot about Warcraft because, of course, that's where we both spend a lot of time, but that's one of the things that I find is really interesting about the challenges in Warcraft is that they're a lot more about tactical things than they are just about out-gearing it. At least the good fights. Yeah,
you're right. It could be that way in every game, I hope, but it's just strange that Pokemon went this route because it's so clearly a bad idea to me. Mm-hmm. It's clearly setting the player up to be disappointed because it's like, man, I fell in love with this Pidgey. These Pokemon you get at the beginning of the playthrough are potentially ones that are going to make a massive impact on your emotions. And then you get to the end game and you realize they're just like literally 500% weaker than the ones you might get at the end game. It's like, well, I guess I'm not using my Pidgey anymore.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you should have that kind of connection, I think. And if you're suddenly, oh well, Pikachu's a trash Pokemon, I guess I'll never use him.
That's basically, yeah, that's a good way to put it. Especially Pikachu. That's so bizarre, actually. I mean, Arnold's right about that. It's like, that was one of the major problems I wanted to solve, and I'm glad that I had that opportunity.
Okay, now, Cop, this time throw a Pokeball.
Oh, yeah.
Don't need to use a move on a level 4 Pokemon.
So there is something I'll tell you about. You probably won't ever figure it out on your own otherwise. One of the catch incentives on the route coming up is an ability, or is a move called False Strike, I think it's called.
Okay.
And the way it works is it will never kill the Pokemon.
Oh.
Impossible to kill the Pokemon with it. So it allows you to use it on like a very high level Pokemon, and you'll just basically hit it down to 1 health, and then you'll be able to catch it a lot easier. So,
oh, nice.
Good for the future. But of course, it's a move, and you can only have 4 of those. So you're giving it to a Pokemon that is going to lose a move to have that move. So it's like you have a little bit of a different. You have to consider that.
Yeah. It's going to mean that when you're out capturing Pokemon, you're going to want to have a Pokemon on your team that you wouldn't necessarily ever use in a gym just to use that move.
That could be the way you do it, yeah. I mean, that's probably the way it's going to end up working for a lot of people. The other consideration is that you can just, now that I made TMs fully relearnable and every single Pokemon can learn them, you can actually just switch out a move that you can reteach at a moment's notice with that move whenever you want, and then just keep reteaching, etc. every time.
Gotcha. Well, I apparently have captured all the water Pokemon, so I will kill this Staryu.
Oh, you got them on this. Now again, make sure every time you do this on a route, you look for a man who's potentially going to give you a benefit.
How's about this man right here? Sigh. Boy, do I miss fishing. Nope. What about this man here in gray? We'll see. Hello there, I trust you met my colleague on Route 29. Sure. I don't remember numbers of any routes, but I'll say yes. So you know the drill by then now. Catch them all and get a prize. I caught them all. You did it! Great news indeed. Allow me to offer you something to help ease the pains of training. You obtained rare candies. Nice. Great, you can actually buy those at any Pokemart in the region. That should help keep your team up to par easier. Either way, enjoy, you deserve it. I shall enjoy.
Pretty solid gift, I think. Opening with a lot of rare candies is pretty nice, but
well, let us go and use a Max Repel. We'll get back to where we want to go to actually progress. Big T seems to like his new nickname.
I hope so.
I can just go and talk to this dude. Oh? You managed to beat Erica. Impressive. I'll take my leave now. You are free to head to Violet City. Good luck, son. Thank you, officer. So I'm on a new route now, is that correct?
Yes.
So once the Max Repel wears off, I should head into the grass.
You don't know. I mean, there's a lot of grass. Don't worry about waiting for anything.
Gotcha. What's this gentleman? Years back, Dark Cave suffered a cave-in. Since it doesn't connect through anymore, they added a bunch of fossil Pokemon to the habitat. Ooh, fossil Pokemon.
Yeah, so that's a pretty unique feature of this game. There's always been this idea of fossil Pokemon and like they're being rare and very hard to come by, and you can only usually get one. And because of that, the design is usually very unique or very interesting, at least to me. So I did make an entire habitat with every single fossil Pokemon, and that's inside that cave there. So.
Oh, neat. That would be like the Aerodactyl and such and so forth.
Exact. That's one of them. Yep.
Erica was a pushover. My fire types ruined her field. Yeah, my fire types did the same.
They did. I remember. Field was ruined.
Ooh, level 20, you say, huh? Go to sleep, Litwick. Ooh, I missed. Ow. Let's try Chatter. Braixen? Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that one before.
Yeah, and so another feature of this game that you should remember is that every Pokemon that you encounter from one of these trainers who are native, like natural to the routes and stuff, these guys will always only have Pokemon that you can catch yourself. So if you ever see a Pokemon on a trainer that you like, you're like, oh, okay, I should go figure out where that is then because it's here somewhere.
Gotcha.
Which is different than the normal games. Like I always thought that was weird. I talked about that last episode too. It's like you're fighting these trainers who have Pokemon that aren't even in the region that you're in the games that Nintendo's making. It's like, what the hell is the point of that? You're just baiting people into thinking they can get these Pokemon and they don't even exist.
Yeah, that is weird.
It's just like genuinely, like I don't know who makes these games because they make such weird decisions that are so the opposite of what I would think would be the most, just like the logical choice. Especially considering we're usually talking about games like, you know, looking at children. You know, it's like, I don't know. It's just so obvious to me that I mean, that's just honestly rude. It's like imagine you're being like new to the Pokemon and you're like, oh, that Pokemon looks awesome. Where can I get that? And you look it up. It's like, oh, nowhere. That they doesn't exist in this game. It's like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, like, I could totally, I see exactly what you're saying.
They did that in the last proper game I played, which was Sun and Moon, and one of the first trainers you fight has a Charmander, and it's like, that's like one of my favorite Pokemon ever. and that will never like that. I'm never gonna look back at that fondly because it's like, man, it's one of my favorite Pokemon ever, and you guys put him in as a basic Pokemon to step over, and he's not even in the game.
Yeah, it is. It's a bait and switch.
Just lame.
I mean, if I had come to the Nintendo games like that, I would be very upset too. You know?
Yeah.
I did watch the anime sometimes back in the day when I was just in high school. Well, just out of high school. I had a summer job at a pizza place. And
Oh, cool.
yeah, the pizza place had a bar in it as well, so I would get home at like 4 a.m. and the only things on TV were Pokemon and Sailor Moon at that time. So of course I could get to calm my mind down. That's what I would do. I would watch those to get myself to sleep. And
It's funny.
yeah. I mean, I never.
They were good, right?
Yeah, they were good. Like I never registered much of it, but.
Yeah, Pokemon, the anime really did leave a big impression on me. And that's the other thing that I regret about this franchise is that the anime is so different from the games, and I don't think there's an easy way to solve this, unfortunately. But it does kind of feel like I don't really like it. Let's put it that way, because it's like it's so cool how freeform the anime feels, and like exploring the game and the world are not even close to that in the in the actual game itself when you play it. And like the way the Pokemon interact with each other, they're like actual characters, and they,
Yeah,
they can dodge, and he can like command them to do things that are clearly not actual moves, like Pikachu run over there or something. It's like that's not something you can do in the game. Like if that kind of depth of combat was actually in the game, it would be a much better game.
It's true. Well, Arno, you lived with 8 hit points left. Defeated
How about
youngster
that?
Ricky. Let's go find my vial. I only have 1 charge left. That shouldn't be right. It didn't recharge when I healed my Pokemon at the gym.
I don't know.
No, because I
at
only...
the gym? Yeah, I know. You have to go to a Pokemon Center for that.
Oh.
There's going to be a bunch of places that you could heal for free, but the Pokemon Center is the only place that restores the...
The vial.
Yeah.
Well, that's a bit annoying.
That's it. I could change it, I guess. I don't know.
No, I just meant because I thought it was gonna... I didn't realize it. That's what's annoying me, is that I didn't realize it.
Okay.
If I knew that, I would have gone back to the Pokemon Center when I went to the Pokemart and refilled it.
Right.
Get chattered, Muckrow. Riolu. You can get chattered too. Goomy. Some of these names on these Pokemon, I tell you.
Yeah, they're funny names, right?
Explode?
Yeah. One of the starters.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Ooh, he must be like a rock type, because I did very little against him.
Did it say super effective, right? Or did it say not very effective?
No, it just did very little damage, and I'm the same level.
Yeah. He's just very, very tanky Pokemon. The starters are all, like, among the best Pokemon you can get in the whole game, so anytime you see one on a trainer, you should be aware of that.
Gotcha. He's making an uproar. That's not good.
Very good ability there, a very good move or whatever.
Fire Fang. Let's have a look at Fire Fang. User bites Flaming Fang, and I also burn target or make it flinch. Let's see, 95, 65. It's more powerful than Ember.
Yeah, so keep in mind that there are two, one is physical and one is special. So
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna say I'm 99% sure that Houndour is a physical attacker, but in the future you'll want to try to learn that and consider what you're giving your Pokemon because of it.
Gotcha. Well, I then should probably replace Ember with Fire Fang then, since Fire Fang is the physical attack.
Very likely is the right choice, yeah.
I'm sorry, I just find the appearance of Shield Dawn hilarious.
Unique one. Wait till you see its evolution.
Oh, it blocked my chatter.
Oh.
It's like immune to that move. Well then. I better switch out a Pokemon then. I'll take the one-turn deficit. We'll bring Houndoom in. See if that helps.
Yeah, I think this Pokemon ground steel, so see how it works out. Problem is, all steel types are extremely physically defensive, so this Pokemon's probably not going to get a lot of success. Even though steel is weak to fire. Let's see what happens here. Okay, oh, crit. You got lucky. That's very lucky.
Metal Sound. Fire Fang should be strong enough to finish it off. There we go.
Yeah, definitely. Good choice there. Switching out.
Kabuto. Now, he looks like a bug. Bugs like to burn.
Not a bug. Let me tell you what it is.
Please.
Water rock.
Ooh, I just switch to my
grass.
Better switch to my fighting type then.
Good option. You're catching on pretty quick. I like it.
I'm trying.
Nice, you're doing well. The type stuff is like so crucial, so I'm glad that you're trying because that is unbelievably crucial. Like you can't beat this game without understanding it. That was like the number one thing I was worried about when we set out, that it would take you a while to get the hang of it.
Poison Jab. It's not very effective.
Yeah, poison not very effective against rock.
Oh, that's right.
Rock is weak to fighting, so you had the right idea, but used the wrong move. Or do you even have a fighting move? I can't remember.
I think I do.
Yeah, Revenge.
Revenge, yes. Revenge!
Yeah, so the colors are the way you figure that out on the fly, but if you don't recognize the colors, then it'll be difficult. That brownish, there's like two. You have Mud Slap and Fighting, or Mud Slap and Revenge, and Mud Slap's a ground move, But Revenge is a fighting move, and they're slightly similar colors, so might be different. Like, might be hard for you to differentiate.
Yep, for sure. Okay. Well, I don't have any other fighting moves, but I know he's rock, so he's going to tear through either Pidgeotto or Butterfree.
You have an awful team for this specific type, yeah. I would just go with whatever your fastest Pokemon is and move on, because he's almost dead.
Take some Flame Bursts.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize it was poison. That's lucky.
Yeah.
Poison is one of the strongest things in the game. Like, it's ridiculous because it just does damage every turn regardless. And there's no way they'll be able to cure it in this game. Well, maybe one or two Pokemon will have the ability to do so, but...
This Stairway to Heaven backwards, you would hear my Pokemon losing.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
No. I am going to take a minute and go back and refresh my vial, because...
Yes, sir.
And in fact...
And don't forget, you beat, that was the first trainer of the route, I think, but either way, a little bit more cash you got on you.
Yep.
Like, I could easily see, like, the most conservative route to beating this game, just always go back and spend any cash you get, because if you ever lose a sizable chunk of cash in the beginning of the game, it might be, or, like, you might not be able to recover from it. Like, it could be that big of a deal.
Yep. I get you. No, it was good that I made that mistake there and, was able to recover from it, type of thing. Before it actually hurt me, cash-wise.
Yeah.
But yeah, go to the Pokemart. We'll spend some of this cash. If not all of it. Okay. Oops. What did we say? What did we have before? Yeah, it's 7. Darn it, phone. Put that. For every darn time. And we'll put the rest into Ultra Balls. Since I captured a bunch of stuff. Big T says, Cop's very smart, he's Santa. Ho ho ho. I don't know. I don't know, Big T, I'm not the one with the Santa hat. I can't help but stare off into the distant at the tranquil lake. There's something so still and serene about it. Must confess, this job is quite boring. Not many are up to the challenge. Are you? Yes. That's the spirit. Catch them all on this route, and you'll receive something very useful for future challenges. Excellent. Lillipup? Go Ultra Ball. Lillipup, the puppy Pokemon. Bug Mono is tough, but I was eventually able to get past Erica. Referencing the Bug Mono run, or the Mono runs that you're encouraging people for.
Yeah, I try to... a little heavy-handed with that, maybe. I try to put as many references into that as I can, because I really want people to consider doing it.
That's gotta be an electric bug, Joltik.
You got it. I guess it is pretty obvious.
Oh, Pinsir. We do destroy you. There are just too many weaknesses. The dark cave habitat makes it a great time to be a hiker. Oh, he's gonna have fossils and rocks. Oh, Geodude.
Oh, I realize now why that Sheldon, I see what happened. It has a ability called soundproof, so any sound-based moves will not work on it, which is a very bizarre distinction because that's not a type. Sound is not a type,
Yeah.
but they do this weird thing where like some moves also have this like kind of like ancillary benefit to them, and some Pokemon will take different effects from them. So sound is one of them, and that's obviously chatter makes sense with that.
Oh, okay. That does make
But
a lot
if
of
you ever,
sense.
yeah, if you ever see that again, that's why it's soundproof. It's the name of an ability.
I got you. Ammonite. Fossil rock?
Well, yeah, it is a fossil type, but it's water rock.
Okay.
Fossil is not actually a type. It's just like, kind of like a colloquialism to describe the Pokemon, you know?
Gotcha. Oh, I kind of half remember that from the anime. That they were all, like, supposedly extinct, and then they were finding them and stuff. Yeah. Water rock is tough for my team. Let's put him to sleep. We can use Chatter then to beat him up while he's asleep. Full door. Okay. That's the first time I've seen that. It hit 2 times.
Yeah, some moves will have, they'll hit multiple times, and this sounds weird at first maybe, but there's some reasons that could be a really, really bad thing or a really, really good thing. One of them is that it can crit 5 times as well, or it could not crit 5 times. Like sometimes you might do more damage with a single move hit critting than 5 individual ones. But there's also some cases for this that I don't remember if I employed in this game, but for example, every time you do an instance of damage, something might proc, you know what I mean, like in WoW.
Gotcha.
One of the most famous ones is called King's Rock, and it's a proc, a 10% chance to make the enemy flinch, which means they just lose a turn effectively. So when you hit 5 times and you have King's Rock, you now have a 50% chance to make the enemy lose a turn. So that's really powerful, but I don't remember if I employed that anywhere in the game.
Nice. Okay. Ice Punch is a physical ice move. Huh. 175. May leave the target frozen. I think that's probably better than Feint Attack, yeah?
I would get rid of Mud Slap.
Mud Slap? Gotcha.
Yeah, that move sucks, I don't know. It's 20 damage and it's a special move. It's just something that you had on there from a long time ago, basically.
Gotcha. Rock type is strong early, but you were better today. Yes, I was. Lots of use out of the Toxicroak, so we'll give him the XP share. Why I'm here? Fossils! Get chattered, Magnemite. Not very effective. Oh yeah, because he's metal. Ice Punch. Let's see what you can do. Venonat. It's a bug type. I don't think I have a type advantage with Toxicroak. Let's send in Pidgeotto.
So that's a poison bug type Venonat, so I'm pretty sure you have a psychic move on at least
Lampent.
one Pokemon, right?
Lampent, yeah.
Does it? Okay. Thinking it would be Butterfree. You still have Butterfree, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so commonly has a psychic move.
That's right, he has that one move. He has Psybeam. And it's super effective. My Psybeam is better than your Psybeam, Venonat. Did that just change the field to ice? It said
It has hail. So that's an ability for it. It's called Snowstorm or something like that. It automatically makes weather. Now, weather is not necessarily a field, but it's similar. It will do somewhat similar things. It's just going to be less reaching. Like, it won't have as big an impact. So I think hail just makes any Pokemon who gets hit by it who's not an ice type take damage every turn or something like that.
Gotcha. Go to sleep, Amora. Let's do a quiver dance. Quiver dance again. No, not rock throw. Oh boy. I mean, if it's an ice type, it should be vulnerable to fire. Have some Fire Fang, Amora.
Yeah, so this is Ice Rock. So it's 4 times weak to fighting.
Oh.
This is one of my favorite Pokemon in the game, and the fact that it's 4 times weak to fighting is such a bummer because it means it pretty much gets completely owned in some cases. It's very hard to use well.
Marowak. Oh yeah, like he's the evolution of Cubone.
Yes. Yep.
Well, let's see how you like some fire, Marowak. He didn't seem to mind the fire at all. Revengi. Ouch. My revenge did damage to me.
Did it?
Yeah. It hit 2 times and it killed me.
Did he also use revenge?
I don't know. It didn't say.
I missed it, so I don't know what happened. But that's not how it works. Something's up.
I clicked revenge. It said it hit 2 times. It's super effective, and then my Pokemon fainted.
That's got to just be his ability, his move that hit 2 times, because revenge doesn't hit 2 times either.
I must have missed. Let me try Lampet. There's got to be something in here that's effective against Marowak. Get confused, Marowak. Flame Burst. Oh, it's not Boomerang, it's Boomerang.
Yeah.
How? I think we lose this.
Yeah, ground type. Again, you really need to get a water or grass type. And you just got Energy Ball, too, from the gym, don't forget. So that's one of the best grass moves in the game. I would even just give that to a Pokemon, even if you don't plan on getting a grass type on your team. The team that you have right now is not very balanced, and it's not really going to be an issue for your gym situation, because obviously you're going to have to, play a little bit more aggressively in gyms, so you're going to have to switch your team up, but when you're just kind of grinding through routes, it can be pretty frustrating to have a team this imbalanced. A lot of times you can just overpower Pokemon if you have like 1 or 2 really good Pokemon though.
Yeah, I mean, Arno...
Anytime you see one of the starters, you should be able to just expect that to be a difficult difficult battle. That's a starter, Marowak.
Yeah, I mean, Arno was sweeping, and then I switched him out.
Yeah, that's true. Frankly, Chatot should probably do a bulk of the... should just be what you expect to carry with every time.
Let's see what Twister looks like. It's a dragon move, so that's good. User rips it may make the target flinch. That's good. It's probably going to be better than Quick Attack, yeah? Because it's a special move. Although...
Twister is a special move, and Pidgeot is a physical attacker.
Gotcha, so it's not. That's not something we want to take.
It's a unique move because it's a dragon-type move, and maybe there'll be some type benefit to having that type of thing, but I think I would... Well, first of all, you can definitely just get rid of Tackle. I mean, it's just a worse Quick Attack, right?
Gotcha.
It's the same damage, but it just doesn't have priority. So Quick Attack always hits first, and that's the way it's supposed to be looked at, but it's actually not how it works. It's called it has priority. And what that means is it basically gets one speed allocation allocated to it. So as long as you are, one factorial like faster, or at least equally fast to the other Pokemon, it should always go first. But if the other Pokemon is immensely faster, or it has another priority move as well, it might not always go first. But just something to keep in mind. Quick Attack should always go first. Very, very, very unlikely that it wouldn't go first. So could be a move to keep on just for that.
Yeah.
Even though it's not a very powerful move. That's a good choice there. That's Dragon Rock Tyrant. So coincidentally, you made a good choice, but again, because it's not very special offensive, and this Pokemon's pretty strong defensively, it didn't do a lot of damage.
Well, let's keep it up then. Hopefully we can take it down. Or not. It's all up to you, Arno. Hurt yourself. Yes. Gyarados. That should finish it off. Whew. Maybe I should go back to Pewter City. Maybe you should.
That's a little tongue-in-cheek reference there, because that's the exact model, or whatever you would say, of the guy who gives you the fossils in Pewter City in the first game.
Oh, interesting.
And since he's right next to the actual fossil thing, I figured it'd be funny.
It is. It is quite funny. Okay, I made it to the city. I'm going to explore a little bit, and then we'll go hunting for Pokemon. Cop, there you are. How have you been? I'm excited to see you made it past the first gym. Erica was a tough first test. You're on your way to greatness. Well, I'm happy you're doing well, but that's not why I'm here. Dr. Elm sent me to find you. Grandfather came by shortly after you left. Not sure what it's about, honestly. When was the last time you and he spoke? Probably just has something to give you for your journey. He and I traveled here together, and he's currently meeting with the director of the Pokemon Habitat Diversity Board. The office is just ahead. Dr. Elm also wanted me to give you a piece of advice once he realized who you were. He wanted you to be sure to catch as many different Pokemon as you can. Erica was the first of 18 gyms, and frankly, there were pretty heavy checks in place to prevent her from being too difficult. I suppose the goal is to increase travelers to Johtos, so they don't want trainers quitting before they get too far in. Don't get deterred. Faulkner can be a tough opponent. From here on out, you'll have an easier time of training, so you should be up to the task. Anyway, I'd recommend seeing your grandfather, or maybe you're eager to get right to the gym? That's up to you. I should be headed back to New Barktown now. It's great seeing you again. I'm sure this won't be your last chance to chat. Be well, Cop. Okay.
So you're now in the second major town. So yeah, definitely hit the Pokemon Center, and then you can make the decision. You could either, well, I mean, yeah, I guess you pretty much have to do both regardless. So
yeah,
and then there's still all the potential catching. It's up to you how you want to handle that.
A house is no one. Ballard Door Harris.
That's like one of my favorite references in Game of Thrones. There's a phrase that they say, Valor Mogulus means all men must die. Valor Dohyrus means all men must serve. But it's spelled like that. And I always thought it was funny. It says Valor Dohyrus, right? So I was like, I know I want to add that. So I just threw that there.
I already went to the Pokemon Center, so I take it as this is the Habitat place. We'll go see my grandfather. Cop, did Dr. Elm's aide find you? I hoped he would. Wow, that's Erica's badge? You're doing quite well. You earned your first gym badge in the time it took me to walk from New Barktown to here. Well, I'm glad that you're finding success here. Trust the difficulty is up to par? Regardless, Dr. Elm has a gift for you. Expressed concern in being rather short with you when you initially visited him. I'd like to make that up to you by offering you a special gift. I insisted otherwise, but he wasn't hearing any of it. Rather strange man he is, nothing like his father. Regardless, willing to offer you Eevee. Have it with me here, come and see. Eevee, awesome. That's the one that can evolve into a bunch of different stuff.
Yes, very, very, very unique Pokemon. I knew I needed to give this in some kind of event.
Stored in box 1. Pay close attention to that Pokemon, as it's the only Eevee available in the entirety of Johto. Wow. Also asked me to inform you of the evolution changes. So very carefully, as I will not repeat myself. Flareon, Jolteon, and Vaporeon are all as you would expect. Firestone, Thunderstone, Waterstone, respectively. The remainder are different, though. You wish Eevee to evolve into Leafeon, you only need a Leaf Stone. You wish Eevee to evolve into Glaceon, you need a Moonstone. Yes, I know, a bit strange. You wish Eevee to evolve into Sylveon, you need a Sunstone. Equally perplexing. You wish Eevee to evolve into Espeon, you need a Dawnstone. If you wish Eevee to evolve into Umbreon, you need a Duskstone. At least that one sort of makes sense. Changes are made to help balance out Eevee's selected evolution process and give trainers a better opportunity to use Eevee effectively. You know, instead of having to wait until the end of your journey to be able to train with Glaceon. Anyway, I remind you once more, be careful, this is the only Eevee you will find in the region. There's no breeding allowed, so live with your choice. The stones themselves are sold commonly in Goldenrod City. You'll have a few more gyms to beat before you can get them. Every stone is sold in the market there, so plan ahead. This is a great opportunity if you're considering a mono-type team. So be smart. Oh well, that's everything, Cop. I must be going now. I'm off to get some field work done, so I'll leave you to your training. I'm sure we'll see each other soon. Interesting.
So let me tell you a little bit about that, then you're probably confused. So Eevee's evolution has always been a very strange one. Like, it has very specific ways that it evolves. Historically, when it first came out, it was just like, you know, the stones, like the Thunderstone, Firestone, all that stuff. So all that's normal. Oh, that's for the first three: Flareon, Vaporeon, and Jolteon. But then when they started adding new ones, they started adding like more creative ways to make them evolve that would kind of get people interested in those ways, because I think they were probably not sure they were going to catch on. So originally, for example, Sylveon used to evolve because of friendship, which is another dumb mechanic that I've removed from my game. But anyway, so basically all those later EV evolutions, I took all the normal ways they evolved out and made them into more stone-based ones, because I just think it's so dumb to have like that level of imbalance where one evolves from a Firestone and the other one evolves from friendship. It's just so dumb. And there's plenty of stones in the game that they could do it with. So as you see, I made use of that. But the other weird thing that I always thought was bizarre as hell was the ice one, Glaceon. It only evolves when it's at an ice rock, and that's something that they've like added to the physical map of the game. So it's meant to be like you take this Pokemon to this location and it evolves there. And it's like, and a lot of times in the games, it's like one of the last routes in the game. It's like, well, okay, so I have to sit here and wait for 90% of the game to be over to evolve this Pokemon. Like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
So that's why it's like that. In case you were confused, what all that meant.
Yeah. No, I was. I think your way is a lot more practical. For sure.
Yeah.
I like it.
Sweet.
Very colorful room. Okay, so what's up here? Just because I can't fish doesn't mean I've given up on water, Mono. Fisherman Ned sent out Psyduck.
What's up, guys?
I hope he doesn't use his resurrection spell on me.
Yeah, you know that's like an actual Pokemon. That's what Psyduck got the name from, right?
I know.
Okay, good. I wasn't sure how little you knew about it.
I remember it from the anime.
Okay, yeah.
Chinchu. Yeah, you need to go to sleep, Chinchu. A couple quiver dances in, and then you going down, Chinchu.
Chinchu, another very unique Pokemon, Water Electric.
Two things that Arno is not well balanced against, or well matched against, I should say.
Certainly. The it's actually very interesting. Like, there's very few Pokemon like those types are diametrically opposed, right? Like, literally. So, it's interesting. Whenever you see a Pokemon like that, it always kind of catches my interest. A water electric Pokemon, right? Because like electric is strong against water, you know. So it's like kind of strange that you don't see that very often. It'd be like a fire bug, you know. It's like that wouldn't even make sense.
Mantike. Alright. Get chattered, Mantike.
That's just a flying type.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good. The user confuses the target, but it also sharply raises... Like, I'd be buffing my opponent if I use this.
It's a gamble. It's a gamble. Yeah, I would never use an ability like that myself, especially not in a game like this. But it could be a good thing because when you are confused, the damage you deal to yourself is based on your attack stat. So if you confuse them... Oh wait, no, it's the other way around, of course. Yeah, it's you get confused. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you get confused with Swagger. I forgot about this. So you get confused, and then your attack is much higher, but it's a gamble because if you hit yourself while you're confused, you're probably going to kill yourself. So, yeah, probably don't use that.
I don't.
Too advanced.
Yeah, it's beyond my ability to control.
I think it's beyond most people's. I don't think most people would want to use something like that. It's one of those things that like you might see like, okay, I'm using Swagger and then just only going to pray that we get lucky with it. And if we don't get lucky, I'm going to restart the game or whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Because it's not... You're going to lose that gamble 50% of the time, pretty much.
Oh, Gyarados.
Gyarados, water flying. So 4 times weak to electric or lightning. Whatever. Yeah, electric. But historically one of the fastest and strongest physical attackers in the game. Luckily, I did nerf that, like I said, but still always going to be known for its speed and physical attack, no matter how much you nerf it.
Gotcha.
Also, haven't talked about this yet, and I don't know if you'll ever actually encounter it, but I added unique abilities to some Pokemon. So, like, Gyarados is clearly a water, clearly a flying, but it also looks like a dragon, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So I added an ability to it called Draconic, and it gives it stab on dragon moves, meaning it basically has 3 types offensively.
Wow.
And I did that with a few Pokemon that clearly have 2 types that are obvious, but then a third that could be potentially possible as well. Draconic was one of the most easy ones because there's a lot of Pokemon that look like dragons that aren't. But I did do that with a few others, and I got that idea from... a Pokemon in Generation 7, I think it is. It's like a Anchor. It's like I think it's like a ghost grass type, but it also has stab on steel moves with the ability called Steel Worker. I was like, man, that is just such a cool idea. I love that idea. So I just copy pasted that and changed it for all the different types.
I'll be honest, I actually thought that Gyarados was a dragon type.
Yeah, I think most people would, yeah. I mean, it just clearly looks like a dragon, right?
Okay. Okay, let's stop by the Pokemon Center, and then let's go catch Pokemon.
Yeah, so up there where you were fighting that trainer, that fisherman, there was a habitat up there, just so you know.
Yeah, I figured that. That's why I was thinking, well, I'll stop and then I'll go capture a bunch of Pokemon. I don't know if it's if it's better to go start at the cave or to start the grass here.
Yeah, I don't think it doesn't really matter where you start. If you want to get them all done, you'll have a lot of work ahead of you. Could be a good idea, maybe go see the gym first and see what's ahead of you.
That's hell of a good idea, my friend. Well, let's capture a Voltic, shall we? Joltik, attaching Pokemon.
It is a tick, after all.
It's true. Yeah, because I mean, if I'm gonna level, I should know what I need to level. So, good idea. Go see the gym. So much to do. It's almost overwhelming.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot to do in Pokemon in general, especially if you're interested in collection.
Do you feel that? The gym has hundreds of vents pumping in crisp, cool air, so Falkner's Pokemon can be at their best. Talk about breezy. Faulkner's father was a great man. After his passing, things changed. Faulkner renovated the gym, completely changed his approach to battle. So he's different than in the other game, I guess.
It's a bit of a reference to what he says in the original game. He says, like, my father taught me the approach to battling, but it wasn't good enough, or something like that, when he loses.
Ah, gotcha.
So I was like, yeah, I'm like, okay, well, now he's learned a new approach. That's going to make him a lot more challenging than having 2 Pokemon. That's what your father taught you? Come on, dude, have more than 2 Pokemon. These games are so unrealistic.
I thought my electric types would be enough, but now I'm not sure. Reap?
I don't know if you're aware of that, but Pokemon always just say their name whenever they speak. Have you heard about this?
I have heard about that.
Okay, yeah.
Pika Pika, as they say. Faulkner's field is pretty interesting. One of the easier ones to exploit, but his Pokemon use it well. Not as easy to get by as it seems. Faulkner is a true student of flying types. He used to battle for fun. Now he seeks to overcome the weaknesses and play to the strengths. Still don't understand what types and fields he has, but we'll go look. Rocks and ice. Joy. Well, let's
have a look.
Yeah, let's save the game and have a look with our current team. Welcome, Cop. Today you face a challenge you can match. You face Faulkner of Violet City. My late father was the one who ignited the spark that now burns bright within me. The years have taught me much about Pokemon as well as training. Grateful for this second chance to show all of Johto just what I can do. In this expanded format, my birds will soar above the rest. Hope you've chosen your team wisely, my friend. For in my gym, the winds are sharp indeed. Make ready. Skyward Prodigy Faulkner. Oh, an Aerodactyl. Okay. Let's sing. Open air strengthened the attack.
Oh, wow, he survived? Oh my god, this is the best Pokemon in the game. I cannot get over it. It's gotta be one of the best Pokemon in the entire game. Dude, that's gotta kill 99% of the Pokemon in the video game. A strengthened, stabbed Brave Bird. One of the strongest possible moves you could have. And that he survives that. What?
It's no Skydrop.
Oh my god. Well, I can't believe that.
I don't know if I can risk another Quiver Dance, so we're gonna chatter.
If you don't pull it off, it's over. Now the good thing is you're in the flying gym. I'll just tell you straight up, you're in the flying gym. I put those rocks and ice there as a little bit of a joke because rock and ice is very powerful against flying. But anyway, you're on a mountain field, so this isn't necessarily. It's not like a pure field like the grass field. This will be a lot more beneficial to you than it will be to him. But flying moves will be very, very powerful on this field regardless. So if you use a rock or ice move, it's going to be extremely powerful against the flying type. So this one's pretty easy to counter. But yeah, his flying types are going to be much stronger than her grass types were on the first field.
Gotcha.
So it's kind of more about like, this one is going to be a little bit less about tactical stuff. And it's going to be more a little bit about like kind of overpowering, kind of maybe brute forcing, you know?
Gotcha. I wonder if it's better if I just go level up first, rather than go through all this to try to see if I can get... No, let's see if I can at least get past.
Yeah, you want to see what Pokemon he has, don't you?
Yeah. Let's see what Pokemon he's got.
Because this is like a big part of the decision-making process. Like you need to have a team against his team. There's no way, like you can't win without that. Like you can't just slap 6 random Pokemon together and expect to win. You need to know what he has before you can beat him.
Yeah. Strength and Brave Bird. Yep, destroyed me.
Yeah, both going to be very powerful on this field as intentional. This is usually what I do. I put a very interesting Pokemon up front, and this is this isn't the normal one, I suppose, but this is as interesting as you're going to get. This guy is a monster on this field. He might be the most powerful Pokemon on this field possible.
He's just killing me.
Yeah. He's extremely fast, extremely physically offensive, and the field is going to make him a monster. But the bright side is he's extremely weak. One of the weakest Pokemon.
Go Pidgeotto! Quick attack! It always goes first.
It does, but it's a normal move, and he's a rock type, so it's going to do 2x less damage. He's confused, though. I mean, okay. That kills him, I think. Oh, not quite. I think you win with another quick attack.
I was just thinking that too, yeah. Thing is, that was the first confusion that actually worked on him. He's been confused for like 5 turns.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't even notice. Yeah, that's lucky right there. So that's a free level you got. 2 free levels. It's a good way to train your Pokemon, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. Wing attack.
This is electric flying. Without question, Faulkner's worst Pokemon, but a very, very powerful Pokemon on this field yet again. It's a very, very poor Pokemon. I tried my best to balance it out, but it's just not. I think they just gave it a really cool typing, electric flying, very, very uncommon. Yet again, I don't think any other Pokemon even has it besides Zapdos, and it's cool typing, but not very useful.
Night-night, Butterfree.
Yeah, that thunder up there in that mountain air, it's going to be a tough one.
It's got leftovers,
I mean, think about it. If you're on a mountain and a thunder happens, like a lightning strike happens, you're in trouble, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Well, so you know what's ahead of you at least.
Yeah, flying. So I need something rock, ice.
Yeah, those are 2 really good options. Electrical will also be very good.
Yeah.
But, it's not that easy. It's not. There's going to be a little bit more to consider than that, but that's a good place to start. Trying to figure out. And you also have a very good flying Pokemon, too. So, yeah. I mean, that's not nothing. Like, that Pokemon can still sweep and do something in that gym, for sure. You just got to find the right target.
Yeah. Obviously.
I haven't beaten this gym with Emolga, but I'd imagine... I'm sorry, I haven't beaten this gym with Chatot, but I bet you could find somewhere to set up on that and still do some craziness.
You got to get past Aerodactyl first is a problem.
Aerodactyl is a very big problem, yep.
This cave used to be so useless, but now it's an amazing location. Ooh.
Something you should know about the way Pokemon games have always worked is that whenever you're in a cave, the entire cave is the grass, like how outside you have to be in grass for encounters. Whenever you're in a cave, typically the entire cave is eligible for encounters, And for some reason, not only on top of that, but they've made it so like caves are like much higher encounter rate. I guess it's like, you know, trying to be like RP kind of stuff. But it's like the most annoying thing about the video game, honestly. So obviously that's how it's going to be here, but this is just a single room, so you don't have to worry about navigating it. But one of the most famous areas in the whole game is Mount Moon from the original games, and it was like you'd literally run into like 30 encounters in Mount Moon before you finished it, where, you know, most times navigating you'd barely see maybe 3 or 4.
Yeah, that's where all the Zubats were.
Yes, correct.
Caught Kabuto. Rockwater. That's a good candidate. Oh,
Typing won't be enough, though. Of course, you need a move, too, that will be adequate.
we get that energy ball thingamabobber from the last gym might work well. 'Cause that's
Yeah,
no, that's
good.
grass. That's grass. No,
Yeah.
no, sorry. Just remembered.
I don't think there's any. You do have charge beam, right? That was one of the TMs you've gotten so far.
Yeah, I think so.
You can also check what other options you get from these collection incentives and see maybe one of them helps you. But
Go Ultra Ball. Catch that Aerodactyl. Maybe it's time for some Aerodactyl on Aerodactyl violence.
oh wow, brutal. That's brutal.
I'm sorry, Wild Shield Dawn. You casted Bop on yourself. It's not going to be enough to protect you from me.
Yeah, good one, cop.
Thanks, buddy. Big T says, "Ooh, a bat. Pretty. Not pretty.
That's not pretty now. Yeah.
No.
You got it wrong, buddy. Keep trying.
Go Ultra Ball."
How many do you think you've caught here?
This would be like the third
Oh, okay.
or fourth, maybe.
There's a lot
If I-
of cool Pokemon in here.
If I catch it, that is. I've thrown 6 balls at it, and nothing's stuck so far.
Oh, you're still trying to kill them without, or still trying to capture them without weakening them.
Well,
That's
I mean,
gonna get harder and harder.
Yeah, it's still level 10, right? Like,
Well, yeah, but it's really not like they don't want that working that way in any part of the game. So typically, you kind of just, if you ever do that, it's kind of just looked at. It's like, oh, I got lucky, you know.
yeah, I get
Especially once they're higher level, like level 10 isn't that high, but
you. Well, I have weakened it now, so let's try this again.
just love hearing the music, man. It's just so... The original Pokemon games musics were so good. I don't know if you realize this, but I've used pretty much like every song from Generation 1 and Generation 2 and just put them in this game.
Nice.
I try to like get creative with some of them, but some of them are just there gratuitously because how much I love them.
I get you. I got past the first gym, but I have a lot of work to do before I'm ready for the next one. You and me both. A battle to help both of us prepare? Yes. Starmie, huh? Go to sleep, Starmie. Arno's got some sweeping to do. Artillery. Oh, looks like an Octorok from those Link games to me.
Yeah, you're right. It does. Probably a direct reference, honestly.
I don't know if you've ever seen the original commercial from the original Link game. Has possibly two of the whitest, nerdiest looking kids ever trying to rap about the original Link game. Seriously, like
don't think I have.
If you ever look it up, it's I think it's like original Link commercial rap or something like that. Find it. It's freaking hilarious.
When would this have been?
Oh, 89, 88, somewhere in there.
Oh God.
Like even earlier than that, because the Link came out before Final Fantasy, so it might even have been 86.
What was their motivation trying to include rap in that? That's bizarre.
It was rap was the up and coming thing then.
Oh really? I guess yeah. I see back then. I get it. Yeah.
I'm paralyzed and Magneton is confused. Which will give first? The confusion. Dragonair. User generates odd sound waves from its body. It may confuse the target. I mean, Psybeam is just a better version of Supersonic, yeah? So it's a special move.
Well, yeah, Supersonic is not... It doesn't do damage. That's just... It's the only thing Supersonic does is try to confuse the target.
Yeah.
So that's a weak... I wouldn't use that, yeah. Pretty pointless.
Shedinja? Okay.
Now this is one of the most interesting Pokemon in the entire game. Let's see how you play it. Interested in watching this.
Well, Toxicroak is almost dead anyway. Let's see if we can poison it. Shadow Sneak.
Shadow Sneak is another move like Quick Attack. Will always go first. Or, has priority. That's the way to look at it.
Has priority, you say? Well then, let's see who really has priority. Weighted damage with Wonder Guard. Signal Beam?
Wonder Guard, interesting move. Interesting ability.
What the hell?
Alright, you want me to tell you?
Yeah, tell me what the hell.
Wonder Guard makes it so you can only be damaged by super effective moves.
Oh.
And this is a bug ghost.
So, fire?
Yes, so flying, fire, rock, dark, fairy, I'm trying to think of whatever, every single, ice, I guess. But the thing that's unique about this, wait, did I say bug, right? It's bug, yeah. Bug ghost. Anyway, the unique thing about this is that it's got 1 health. It's the only Pokemon in the game with Wonder Guard, and it has 1 health. So as long as you damage it, you kill it. But if you cannot damage it, it can't be killed. There's nothing you can do to kill it if you don't have a stab move, other than try to poison it. So if you poison it, it will still take damage from the poison, and it'll just die in 1 turn. But it's a very, very unique Pokemon, and some fan game creators out there have taken that ability from him, Wonder Guard, and put it on other Pokemon, or changed typing of Pokemon so there is no weakness. They did that in Pokemon Snakewood, which you might remember Arno playing on the channel, and it was like the only way to beat the Pokemon was to poison it. That was the only way you can kill it, because it had no way to be damaged otherwise.
Well, he said flying. I have a wing attack. I'm gonna try it.
Mm-hmm. You're good. This is actually a pretty joke Pokemon. It's just the first time you ever encounter that. It's kind of funny.
Hitmonlee. Fighting. Trying to remember what works well against fighting, and I don't remember, so I'm trying a dragon move.
Flying and psychic, which you have an abundance of.
It's true. I see. See, I have more work to do. I'm dedicated to being the best I can be, though, so if you'd like another match, just let me know. Oh, this is the repeatable one. Selection of Pokemon. Randomized feature, just say the word. Lily. Get chattered, Lily.
Feel like you found anything significant in this cave?
Not so far, honestly.
Hmm.
The only thing I found was that Aerodactyl, and I couldn't capture it.
Oh, right. Well, I'll tell you, the route in between, so like the grass area just outside the cave, that's the route that gives you false strikes, so... or what, false swipe, I think it's called false swipe. But yeah. That'll make capturing Pokemon easier. Although, at this level, still probably going to take quite a few uses of it.
Tortuga? I get the feeling this is the type of Pokemon that would tell me a turtle has made it to the water.
Yeah, it's a turtle. You're right about that. I believe that's Spanish for turtle. But, yeah, it's a water rock.
Ooh.
Interesting typing, but never used it myself. Maybe you'll find something interesting on it.
Not if it kills itself.
You're right about that. That's a mandatory element to not happen.
Is that Flying Rock?
Yeah, that's Flying Rock, yep. Arkin, one of the most physically offensive Pokemon in the game, but also one of the most weakest. It's like actually like known for that. In fact, one of its abilities was to make it even more physically offensive, but even less strong off defensively, so... I remember what the I remember nerfing the hell out of it, because I was like, okay, listen, this is way overpowered as well. I don't know who's making these things, but...
No, I was just thinking that Flying Rock would probably be pretty decent against
that would
Gym
be
Leader.
a very, very good Pokemon to consider using. Yes. If you were going purely for matchups, that might be the best possible. It's just like Aerodactyl, right? Same thing. That's why Aerodactyl is so good in that first slot in that gym, because he's exactly what that field would want. Rock and Flying are so powerful in that field.
Yeah, maybe I better go get the TM from that route, because things are just dying. I can't, you know.
Ooh. Try to catch that one, though. Oh, you already got it. It's a shiny, oh, wait, no, you don't. Yeah, shiny Sheldon. So I don't know if you've encountered this yet. Have you seen a shiny yet? I can't remember.
One of the gym guys had one with a star beside it. I said, ooh, it was a shiny.
Okay.
Last episode, I said that.
Not in the wild, though. You haven't seen it, I guess.
No.
Yeah, so typically a shiny is like I think it was like 1 in 11,872 or something, some bizarre number.
Wow.
But I made it like much more likely. Because it's like these shinies are made and they look so awesome. Like Amethyst made so many cool shinies from Reborn, and it's like she made it like probably like 8 times more likely to catch them as well. But I'm like, let's go even further, man. Like I want to see these shinies all day, man. They're awesome looking. So you'll see a lot of them over the playthrough, I assume.
I tried to capture a Shieldon earlier, couldn't. I wound up killing it.
Yeah, so one of the best ways to capture Pokemon is to have it have a status move. So you could put it to sleep, and that'll dramatically improve your chances of catching Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
So lowering the health is very good, but that just kind of like... So the way the health is, it's like an inverse proportion, you know, like if it's 100% health, then you have a much less likely chance, but if it has 1 health, then it's extremely likely. And then there's some, you know, proportion in between that's valuable. But so... being asleep is just like a 50% higher chance on whatever
This is the
ratio
one
you're
I
using.
can't put to sleep with Arno because sound.
Right. Yeah, I forgot.
So
sleep.
in comes Butterfree.
Yeah,
Sleep
the
powder.
powder one should work. Yeah.
There we go. You're mine, Shiny. Rock Steel.
Yeah, pretty good typing, but this Pokemon's, like, its name and appearance are not a coincidence. It's a very, very, very defensive Pokemon, like a shield, but it's very, very low offense, so. Cool Pokemon, I love the concept. Maybe maybe a little too finesse for somebody new, you know?
Gotcha. But I got a Shiny. Can never say I didn't capture a Shiny.
Oh, I know that. That's cool.
Go to sleep, Gyarados. Legendam says, Gyarados is good. I believe you.
Oh, yeah.
It is a rock type, which should be good for that gym, typing-wise.
Yeah, so another relatively coincidental location here is that every single thing is a rock type. All fossil types are rock type. That's just how it works, so.
Yeah, I figured.
Every single thing you've caught is a rock type, so.
See, now that I know that putting them to sleep will help me catch them, I have a much better chance of catching them.
You're right. much, much better.
Bro was caught. Rock Ice. Oh, that would be really good.
Now that's the prior evolution to the Pokemon that you saw in the first gym, the rock ground, or I'm sorry, the grass rock type.
Oh yeah.
What was the name of that one? I actually can't remember.
Credilli.
Credilli. That's wow, you remember? Okay, cool. Yeah, that's I always forget the name for some reason. Yeah, that's a really interesting Pokemon as well. Like we said about the typing in the first gym, so not a bad one to consider.
Absolutely. Legendam
I'm sure what
says,
moves I don't have, but
this game got all generations? I believe so.
yeah, so I started making it when Generation 6 was the only thing that was out. Generation 7 was on its way out. So I did add a few Generation 7s, but everything through 6 is going to be present. Like I have every Pokemon in the game that I want in the game. Not every single Pokemon will be in the game. And then there's nothing from Generation 8 at all, so.
Gotcha.
And what are we at 9? I don't even know where we're at, but yeah, basically 7 was. I had a few things from 7 that I thought would work well in the game, and that's it.
This is another shiny. And North.
I guess these new games are actually still considered part of Generation 8, but yeah. Nothing at all from 8, very few things from 7, and then everything from 6 and below is in there.
Nice. I agree, Legend M. Very cool.
I also should mention this because I forgot to tell you about this a long time ago. The game, you might not even realize it if you didn't pay attention to Reborn when you played it, but the game looks a lot different than Reborn. And that's because this guy on the Reborn forums made this thing called the texture smoother. Okay, and it basically makes like the edges a little bit rounded. You see how maybe some of the edges of the words or even the Pokemon are a little bit round and a little bit smoother. Yeah, I just think it makes it look so much better. Whereas the original games were all like they're just sprites, so everything's a block. This is like a little bit more realistic looking, I think. So I did this painstakingly with every single texture, and anything I add to the game visually gets this thing. So it's a lot of work, but I love it. I just adore the way it looks.
Yeah, it looks very nice. I like it a lot, honestly.
Now it's some scripting algorithm thing that runs it, so it's actually kind of funny. There's going to be a couple things that are actually like messed up because of it visually. I can't remember what Pokemon it is, but one of them has like a red eye, and the script like made it so the red eye kind of bleeds out of the eye socket, so it looks like it's actually like bleeding, like the eye is just blood instead of an eye. It's kind of funny. I can't remember what Pokemon that is. But it's like so bizarre looking. But yeah, other than that, it's a really nice feature.
Okay. Archin, I'm capturing you this time.
Good. That's smart. You're getting a lot better at this game, Cop.
Double team? What the?
Uh-oh.
This is my last use of Sing, so he better go to sleep. Nope.
How many balls do you have left?
This is about one.
Oh. Alright. Last chance.
Yeah. You're in,
I mean, it's a rock flying, so if you just use a bunch of normal moves or things that aren't super effective, you won't kill it. Like, you bring in Quick Attack, you're probably not going to kill that thing with Quick Attack.
Okay, he's lowered.
Good.
Go Ultra Ball.
Here we go. This is a big moment. You got it.
Wipe the brow.
Exciting. That was, yeah, wipe the brow. I agree. Exciting stuff.
I think what I do here is I go to the Pokemon Center, heal, refresh everything, and then have a look and see what I've got in the box. See what might be useful.
The box?
In this gym.
This isn't WoW, bro. You're not getting a vault. You're not getting a vault.
You know those boxes on someone else's PC?
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. Everybody just calls it the PC. Did you catch everything on the route?
No.
Oh, okay. I mean, not in the cave?
No, I'm very certain I did not. I don't think I got Aerodactyl.
Oh, right, yeah, okay.
Other than that, I think I got everything, though. And I did get 2 shinies, so...
Ooh. Wait, I missed the second one. What was the second one?
I forget off the top of my head. It was...
Oh, come on. How do you forget? Such a memorable thing.
Yeah, but I have no memory left.
None?
I'm old.
Oh, we're in trouble, buddy.
This is why I worry about this game.
Yeah. You remember more than I expected you to. I mean, you remember Credilli. I literally have used that Pokemon in playthroughs, and I can't remember the name, and you saw it once, and you remember it.
Well, no, as I said, before we did this, I did rewatch the entire stream from last week, or 2 weeks ago.
I've used the Pokemon dozens of times. It doesn't matter if you rewatch it. I don't remember the name.
Someone's PC.
I wonder whose.
There's the other shiny, Anorith.
Oh, Anorith, yeah.
Oh, I did get Aerodactyl. Maybe I did get all of them. I don't know.
Yeah, it seemed like you were in there forever.
Yeah.
We also have Geodude. I forgot about Geodude.
Oh, yeah.
You got a lot of good options on your team right now, buddy.
So it's
in your box, at least.
In the box. Okay. We need to level them up if we're going to make any use of them.
Yes, that is 100% correct.
So what we want... Okay, so it's flying. We want rock, electric.
That wouldn't... Yeah, I mean, those are good typing. So the 3 main types you'll want to consider are ice, rock, and electric. Those would be all very powerful on the field. Those are all very powerful against flying. But simply having them will not be sufficient. Like, you still need to have a strategy, right? Like, we had good typing against the grass gym, but it was only because of the strategy we employed that it was easy, right? So you got to come up with a strategy here. And you can use a flying type, like I said, man. Like, Chachot can still be a member of this team because it's still one of the most powerful flying types. Flying is not weak against flying, so you're going to do full damage on the field against the other flying types. It's just that a lot of times you might come up against a Pokemon on his team that might also be super effective against you. So you could easily do the same strategy you did in the first gym and just set up the Chita and sweep the gym eventually. But I think it's probably going to be a lot harder to set up this time. I'm sure you can figure it out, especially if you could land a Sing. You just got to land a Sing and get lucky.
Yeah.
But it's probably going to require more than one for sure.
See, my first thought was to use an Aerodactyl against Aerodactyl, and then once both of those are gone, then set up Chatot and just sweep.
Yeah. Now, that's an interesting strategy. Tell me why you think that would work.
Well, because it's a rock, and rock is good against flying, so...
Yeah. It's also a rock, and rock is also good against flying, so what do you think the breaking point there is going to be?
Who goes first?
Yeah. So which do you think is going to go first? His Pokemon or your Pokemon?
Probably his Pokemon.
Yeah. See, I would expect that to be a good idea if you were willing to do EV training. Because the difference here is that pretty sure, I'm like 99.9% sure that I never did any EV association for these early gyms. So if your Pokemon was just faster than his, then yeah, that would be a great idea. But that would be difficult to guarantee, and you might not fully understand what that would mean to guarantee it. So it's going to be it's a good idea to have a Aerodactyl on your team regardless, but I don't think it's going to be a straightforward approach to beat that, to do that specifically. But yeah, I agree. Once you get him done, like the game changes for sure. So
Yeah.
Could be a whole different process.
Wonder, do we have a flying electric or a flying ice that I could use? Bring in Pikachu to sweep, just so that just to defy Arno. We're gonna use Pikachu.
Yeah, Pikachu's a very, very, very good Pokemon in this game, dude. Like, it's actually probably one of the best Pokemon in the game. It probably is the best Pokemon in the game, stat-wise.
Yeah.
It just still sucks for a few other reasons that you have to overcome.
I think I want Archon and Aerodactyl on the team regardless of how we choose to go about this.
Yeah, I would definitely explore Archeops. It's a very, very good Pokemon.
Okay. So let's do this. Before I do anything else, let's remove the leveling thing from Butterfree, just in case I switch him out. Then we can go here. So let's bring in Aerodactyl. And let's swap out Houndour. Oops. And let's bring in Archon. And swap out Lampent. So I think what we'd do is we're gonna have to just reset it until I can get Arno through the Aerodactyl. But I also want to have Arch and Aerodactyl on my team as backups once we get past, in case Arno eventually goes down. So I think what I do is I level these guys up and then take a swing at that kind of strat.
Okay. That's a pretty cool strategy. I like it. I like how you're thinking about this for sure. This isn't the thought of somebody who's brand new to the game. You're really thinking about this a lot. I like this. And I will tell you something you don't know about this. The whole strategy with Chatot. Actually, go ahead and do me a favor and go ahead and open up Arno's stat pane. I want to see what he's looking like right now. Yeah, summary, yeah. Go over one. Oh, two, I guess, my bad. Okay, so let's take a look at his stats. So his special defense is very low, considering all the other stats. His special attack is extremely high. His regular attack's higher than you expect, too. His speed is solid. Those are very good stats. Speed and special attack are very high. And his defense, his regular defense, is better than I expect. But let me tell you something about what your strategy is going to employ here, so you're fully aware.
Okay.
This strategy is employing Quiver Dance, which is a move that empowers your special defense your special attack, and your speed. So your special attack and speed are already your 2 best stats, but obviously you're not going to sweep with just those alone. So empowering them is incredibly important. But typically when you set up on a Pokemon, you want to be setting up with a move that buffs the defense of the type that you're against. So right now you're setting up specially on Aerodactyl, and Aerodactyl is a physical attacker. Okay. And on top of that, it's getting the buff from the field. So this is very unlikely to be successful. But if you can pull it off, I mean, there's no detriment. Like if you can pull it off, then you've just, checked the box there. So while you set up, you're not going to be any stronger against the Aerodactyl. And I think that first hit of that Brave Bird was lucky. I don't think you're surviving that 99% of the time it hits you. So I don't know if that's a viable option. Maybe you could survive it, and the best case scenario would be that you sing, you hit with that, and then you get the maximum roll on sing, which I think is like 3 or 4 turns total. I don't even know. And then you get 3 or 4 turns of setup, but then you hopefully one-shot the Aerodactyl and never get hit again because you're going to be in like single-digit health. So I just don't know how that works out. But it's something worth trying, I guess. Yeah, you can see what happens.
At the very least, I will have Aerodactyl and that other one that and Archon leveled up if I have to switch.
So if I was coming at this from the angle you're coming at it in, what I would want to do is beat that first guy, get him off the field, and move on. And then from there, you make the decision. Then once you see, I think it's the AI is smart. It's not dumb. It's going to put out a Pokemon that it knows you're going to struggle to play against. So I think that's a Molga. I think exclusively if you send out a flying type, it's going to send out a Molga every time. Now that could be a good thing for you because Emolga is very easy to work around. So Emolga is a flying electric type, and we've seen it have a propensity to use Thunder because that's going to be its strongest stab move on the field. It's going to power it up even further. So it knows that. So it's going to try to use Thunder. Well, there's a couple Pokemon in your box that are immune to Thunder. So if you put a ground type in, it's not able to use Thunder. So then it's going to be searching for another answer. You know what I mean? And it's so what you want to try to do is benefit from that. You want to try to confuse the AI in such a way that it's just always making poor decisions. It's always making decisions that you're able to trade well against, right? Like in Hearthstone, you do that. You want to win every trade that you make. And that's how you beat this game if you're not trying to overarch strategy-wise. If you're not trying to set up and sweep all 6 Pokemon, then you just need to force the AI into making bad trades with every one of its moves, and you will win. That's just long and short of it, So there's a bunch of ways you could approach it, but that's all you've seen so far. I honestly can't even remember what the other 4 Pokemon are at this point, but it's going to be possible to do that on all 4. You're just going to be able to set up a condition that you can make good trades against, and as long as you have stabs, super effective moves going into the field, you'll win.
Gotcha.
But yeah, obviously a more advanced tactic could be to try to sweep and set up and have one Pokemon just take over entirely. So, a couple options.
Yeah, either way, I like the idea of leveling Aerodactyl and Archon, and maybe we go back to that cave and see if I can see if I have the thing to get the special from it. But before I do that,
definitely go and get that. Yeah, definitely go and get that, regardless of what it is.
But before I do that, I need to find a Pokemart so I can buy some more balls.
Ooh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, you've probably gotten. You might actually be in trouble here. I don't know how much money you have left.
I think I beat a couple of trainers since. Oh no, that's the gym. Where's the Pokemart?
Yeah, that's the gym. I'll tell you, the Pokemart's on the left. There it is.
Okay, there we go.
Now, of course, how much money do we have here?
I got 2K.
Okay. So you can only buy 10 balls, dude. You have potentially 22 more Pokemon to catch, so you're not catching them all with that.
There's more trainers to battle.
Is there?
I think there is.
There is not. But there is a couple other things that you could remember.
I could sell the lump.
Yes. Okay, good. You remember that, yeah.
The nugget.
The lump.
The big nugget.
That's the one.
30,000. Oh,
wow. Good investment.
I like it. Legend M says, lol, you can buy rare candies.
Yes.
Could. I don't know if that's... I mean, it's be quicker.
Yeah, I mean, you could do that if you want to skip the training process, right?
Yeah, I think it's better to have the Pokeballs to catch things with, yeah?
Certainly, it's a good idea to buy as many Pokeballs as you think you're going to need to catch the rest of the Pokemon, if that's what you intend to do. If you intend to catch all 22 Pokemon that remain on these 2 habitats, then you need to buy a lot of balls. Yeah, you're going to need at least 50 balls, probably. Then you could buy the rest of rare candies and then skip the training process. Up to you.
Yeah, that's... Honestly, I have 32 rare candies in my bag, so...
Oh, yeah, you already got a lot. Oh, that's right, because you completed the trainer challenge in the first town, and you got 30 rare candies from that.
Well, let's use some rare candies and get those two... Or the Pokemon that I have on me leveled up. Then we can come back and... Okay. Rare candy. Use. Finished doing Butterfree. Trying to learn Safeguard. Let's have a look at Safeguard. User creates a protective field that prevents status problems for 5 turns. Eh. I don't know.
Unlikely to be useful, I feel like.
Yeah. I tend to
Could
agree.
be a niche use later in the game, especially, but right now I would say useless.
Okay.
Wait, aren't you already... You're already 25. Oh yeah, okay. Thought you were leveling it once more.
No. Elevated to level 11. 12. Trying to learn Rock Throw. Let's have a look at Rock Throw and see what actually Aerodactyl has on him.
Yeah, I don't even know what it starts with.
Supersonic. Bite. That's a physical move. Scary Face. And Roar. I think none of these
Useless.
none of these normal moves are useful.
All useless. Bite is good. I'll tell you, Bite, any of the Bite type moves, Bite or Crunch, similar moves, they can have a chance to flinch. They have a small chance to flinch. Just like Psybeam has a small chance to confuse or whatever. Like a lot of moves have a small chance to do something else. So that move has some value to it intrinsically, but realistically, you definitely don't want to bank on it. It's a good move to keep, though. Dark coverage is always good.
Yeah. Trying to learn Agility. Let's have a look at Agility. User lightens its body to move faster. It sharply boosts the speed stat. That sounds useful, but...
Yeah, it's useful, but it's already a pretty fast Pokemon, don't you think?
Yeah, you're right.
Might not be needed, yeah. I feel like in most situations where you're going to use Aerodactyl, you won't need Agility. If you're trying to play it like Jix did, it's like, yeah, you're gonna you have to go first to do that strategy, so then that would be a good time to have Agility. Actually, really excited to see what Arkin learns, because I don't even remember, but I know this Pokemon is like, it was so freaking overpowered for its niche that I had to like completely redefine its niche.
Nice. Does Aerodactyl never evolve?
Nope. Aerodactyl is the only fossil that is not going to evolve. Every other fossil evolves once.
It's trying to learn Ancient... I like that! Ancient Power destroyed me a bunch of times in that last gym.
Yeah, so Ancient Power, one of the most unique moves in the game. It is a special attack, though. So as a massively offensive weighted attacker, Aerodactyl might not be the most useful move, but it is stabbed, and it is a 10% chance to raise all stats. So this is another tactic that Jix employed. He basically just sat there and spammed Ancient Power until he got the stat bonus, and then he became a god, effectively. So it raises all 6 stats once when it procs.
Yeah, I think we
So
can
that
get
could
rid
be
of
a good way to try to win that battle, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Get rid of Roar.
The other concern I forgot that I even had until I just realized what your moveset looks like is that the Pokemon on Faulkner's team is a set that I gave him, but you're only using the moves that you have available to you right now, so your moves are just going to be way weaker. He's got Stone Edge, he's got Strength, he's got Brave Bird. Those are some of the strongest moves in the whole game, so something to keep in mind there as well. Trying to trade 1-for-1 against that's going to be near impossible, I think, just because the moveset.
He's trying to learn Scary Face, which we decided was a useless move.
Yeah, I mean, it's scary, but it's like, it's not really that scary, right? It is a face, though, which is useful, I guess.
It's always useful to have a face.
Yeah, especially if you're trying to be like a model or something.
Yeah, or a streamer. That's one of the things I learned. People really wanted a face cam. When I first started and didn't have a face cam,
yeah.
people were like, face
It's
cam.
such an important part of content, I agree. It's so they can develop a connection to the person they're watching,
Absolutely.
you know?
Absolutely.
I see so many people not capitalizing that. I don't get it. It's like, it's just like, that's like the most basic way to improve your content.
Absolutely. Okay, Pluck. User pecks the target. If the target is holding a berry, the user gains its effect. Is that like those items that you were talking about that they have?
Yes, and I'll tell you right now, you will never get use out of that berry thing. I've given no Pokemon berries. Berries are like kind of like healing pots in WoW. They're like all over the place in the modern game. You know, you can get them easily, cheaply. They're kind of, you use them once and they're gone kind of thing. Most held items are kind of like a permanent item that buffs you until you take it off, but berries are like a healing pot. Like it gets consumed and it's gone for good. And I don't like that at all. I don't like how it works. I don't like anything about the system. So it's gone.
Gotcha.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for copping on by.
Copping on in, yeah.
Besides, I mean, actually, the moves it starts with are actually pretty decent anyway.
Wing attack is a very good move.
I mean,
Very good.
rock throw, double team.
And double team's unique. I didn't realize it had that. That might be the way you play it. Because evasiveness is a stat you might not know a lot about, but it makes you have a chance to be missed, like a much higher chance. Like every move has some kind of accuracy to it, and I don't exactly know like the formula for it, but then there's 6 layers of evasiveness as well too. So if you like max that stat out, it's going to be like a 10% chance for the enemy to hit you or something like that, you know?
Nice.
So that could be a good way to open. Just roll an evasion and see if you get it, and then maybe you get 2 or 3 misses in a row, and that could be all you need.
Arkin can learn Ancient Power as well.
Yeah, pretty common for these fossil Pokemon to have Ancient Power because of them being a fossil.
I just don't know if there's anything worth getting rid of.
Yeah, certainly Leer feels like a useless, but I mean, I don't know what else he's about to learn. I don't know.
If we have to get rid of Ancient Power, we have to get rid of it. I don't want to, but there's something that's that much better.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Archon is evolving. Your Archon is evolved into Archeops. Nice.
Oh,
Acrobatics?
Oh my god, you're so good. This is the best Pokemon.
The user nimbly hits the target. If there is no held item, it inflicts massive damage. Well, none of your...
Yeah, you don't have any held items, do you, Cop?
I do not, but every
didn't think so.
every gym I face does.
No, it's if you have no held item.
Oh,
Yeah, so that's a very powerful move.
we get rid of wing attack maybe, or
It's just better, yeah. Just get rid of. Well, the thing is, wing attack has 35 PP. I guess, yeah, it's your only option. Just get rid of it. Okay, that's the best flying move in the game. Right now, at least. So that's going to help, potentially. Although I'm not sure how much, but powerful.
quick guard.
Quick guard as well.
Let's have a look at quick guard. User protects its team from priority moves. If used in succession, it may fail.
Yeah, it's just too niche. I don't think there's any value there.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you have a minute, I'd like to compare Archeops and Aerodactyl.
Sure.
So just go ahead and, I guess, open one of the stats page on one and then cycle the other. Uh-oh.
I accidentally made him level 26.
Oh, you're in trouble, Cop.
Well, good thing I have some common candies, huh?
Oh, common candies! What a great idea that was. I'm really glad I added them.
Just click cancel really quick.
Yeah, cancel that, yeah.
No, I don't want to quit the game.
What are you doing? You're a madman. You almost quit the game.
Okay, so Aerodactyl first.
Let's take a look.
Summary.
Main thing is his offensive stats. So let's see. 59 attack, 71 speed. So then go to Archeops. And you can just press up and down and it'll just cycle through all your Pokemon.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
Look at that attack.
So Archeops is actually much higher attack, but lower speed by a mile. Interesting.
Means it's I'm still gonna get murked by his Aerodactyl.
Well, his Pokemon's gonna be faster than yours one way or the other, I'd imagine. But it's interesting. I don't know what he's gonna do to kill your Archeops. I mean, I think Stone Edge.
Yeah.
And Stone Edge is not a high chance to hit. It's like an 80% chance only. So, I mean, you could dabble, see what it plays out.
Yeah. Well, either way, we should head back to that.
Yeah, go
cave.
get your reward. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, yes, I would save the game. Oh, the cave is down here, Cop.
You're something.
I tell you. Oops. Where was that guy? You the guy? No, he was in gray. That's right. Dude in gray, I'm sure.
Yeah, he's definitely gray.
Where you at, dude in gray?
Good question. Oh,
Oh,
maybe
there we
back
go.
here. Oh, you found him, yeah.
Probably here because you're ready to show me your dark cave collection, are you not? Yes. Seem shall we? I still have more catching to do. Let me just check something real quick. Did I remember to... Yes. However, now that I have Archeops in the lead, that would be why I saw a Pokemon that I already caught. Now we just need the Max Repel that I put on because I thought I had them on.
Yeah. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick, right?
Okay. Apparently I am Blue Daba D. What's up, Tio? What's up, what, Big T? Tio, I am most certainly not a Smurf.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Okay, we've caught an Ammonite and a Tyrant. Excellent. Gyarados is one I already have. Collected all the fossils. That's special in its own right. Of course, you're to receive a prize for your diligence. Obtained Ultra Balls.
Yeah, good one. Should have checked that first cop.
It didn't matter. I didn't have enough balls.
Oh, right.
To get
You
the
still
last
needed
two.
one more I forgot about that.
So
did you
two more
get your-
Pokemon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Which two did you get?
Ammonite and Tyrant.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I saw you encounter them, but I guess you never caught them before.
Yeah, I had to kill him because I was still trying to do...
Yeah.
Legend Gym, I've only beaten the first gym so far. I have the grass badge. Okay, so now... So now I have many thousand gold that I need to go and spend, or gold, Pokebucks, so that I don't lose it while I'm trying to beat this gym. Who's the one using ancient power now? Can I get over 99 as something?
Yes, but it won't. It will just make a new stack. So just like in WoW, you have multiple stacks.
Gotcha. So, I mean, eventually I'm gonna need the Ultra Balls anyway. Actually, let's do this. Get a bunch of rare candies, too. You know what? Let's just max out on rare candies. Who cares? There we go. Okay. Save it in case I accidentally almost quit the game again. Let's see what he does against Archeops. Ancient power.
Wait, what happened?
He missed.
Did he miss?
He missed.
Oh my god. Okay. Let's see what happens now.
Ancient power.
Oh, interesting move. Huh. Let's see. Ancient power is a power play here, but again, you're not getting a lot of benefit out of using the spell itself, so you're basically playing on the proc, because it is a special move.
Yeah.
You're very physically offensive, so I bet if you use Rock Throw, you would have one-shot him there. That's how big of a difference your special and physical attacks are.
Gotcha.
And that is a great draw from Glysaur, who's about to get killed by this Rock Throw. Very, very lucky Rock Throw. Let's see what happens. Oh, it didn't kill.
But he's
surprising.
poisoned.
The move just sucks. Yeah, so Gliscor is a little bit of a unique Pokemon. He poisoned himself.
Oh!
And he's going to use this move that is going to kill you because he poisoned himself. Oh, it didn't kill you. Wow. That move is Facade, and whenever you have a status move, it does a lot more damage. So he poisons himself and then uses Facade to do a lot more damage. Okay, so this is an interesting circumstance here, and I don't know if this is because Gliscor is physically defensive or what's happening here, but yeah, maybe it would have actually been better to stick with Ancient Power. So Ancient Power is a viable move to use, because if you're playing for the proc, you can get that proc and then just sweep. Like, you can actually set up the condition you were trying to set up on the other Pokemon kind of by accident while you're killing. But, you know, it's only a 10% chance, so the likelihood of it happening once is low. But yeah, let's see what happens. Now, by the way, Gliscor ground flying, so 4 times weak to ice.
Well,
But still 2 times weak to rock and stuff, so yeah, give it Ancient Power a try. Let's see.
Yeah.
Maybe you get the proc, and maybe that carries you. But he's going to use Facade again, and you are a rock type, so it shouldn't do too much damage, but it's probably eventually going to overwhelm you, so I would say if you do not get a crit, oh yeah, now that he's healed, definitely. Okay, if you do not get a crit with Ancient Power, you will not win this, so.
oh!
Just missed. Yeah, so that's. And he also has Poison Heal, a move that, an ability that when he's poisoned, it heals him instead of damages him. So it's like a very unique strategy that he is able to apply, basically.
Go, Arno. Do it, buddy.
Yeah, it's actually faster than.
It's faster
Than you
than
are.
Chatot. Ah.
Yeah. It's probably it.
Yeah, because he's healing now.
Yeah, you won't kill him. I was thinking if you sent in Pidgeotto and used a quick attack, you might have killed him on that last turn, but
I thought he was too high. The thought had occurred to me, but I figured he was too high for it.
I mean, Pidgeotto isn't. Quick attack's not going to do like 1 damage. I mean, it's going to do something. Let's see what it does. Yeah. Might not have killed him, actually. You might be right. Surprising. He's pretty defensive. Must be very defensive. Gliscor.
You say flying rock?
Yeah, no, flying ground. No.
Flying ground, yeah.
You have nothing. You got
I have
nothing on left yet. This Pokemon's useless, by the way. He's fighting, and flying is super effective against flying or fighting. So,
But he
although
has
you
an
do
ice
have an
punch.
move. Yeah, that's funny, but you're never gonna get it off because he's not a flying type, so everything's faster on this field.
Doesn't matter. He's gonna be faster than me.
It's over. Yeah, it's it. Faster than all your Pokemon, and he's now super powered up because of the Swords Dance he got off. Swords Dance, in case you ever see that, that is a double attack raise. So you see that, you're in serious trouble. Be aware that you're about to get hit extremely hard. If any Pokemon on an enemy team uses Swords Dance, it's for a very specific reason.
So in other words, if you see that, you need to have killed him before he can get.
You need to move on from that Pokemon. Either way, he's about to sweep you. Yeah.
Yeah.
And just to be clear, you did survive a Swords Dance Facade, which is like 4 times more powerful than your average move without any of the buffs that he has. And that was because you had 2 rock types. So he used an incredibly powerful normal move, but because it's a normal move, that's not very effective against a rock type. So those were the only reasons those 2 Pokemon survived 1 hit each. Everybody else is going to get 1 shot for sure. And Ghost is also immune to normal. Something else to keep in mind maybe for the future.
Wondering if I shouldn't move out my Toxic Rope.
That guy's... I would say almost is assuredly never going to get a single move off in this gym. Unless some weird, really weird, bizarre thing happens, but...
We did say that Credilli might be interesting.
I think you would like Credilli because it is a special attacker, and it will definitely get Ancient Power, so you might have a lot more interest in that Pokemon than you realize. The only unfortunate thing is that it's a Grass type, so Flying will be effective against that, but because it's also a Rock type, it won't be super effective, it'll simply just not be ineffective against it.
Gotcha.
Whereas, the other Rock types are going to be relatively good in this gym defensively. This one won't be that good, but it's probably still naturally bulky enough to get something valuable out of it. Credilli is like one of the strongest defensive Pokemon in the game. Like, it's just naturally good because of its typing, and then also good because of its defensive stats.
Gotcha. Confuse Ray. Don't see Ingrain ever being useful.
Why not?
We never take up a turn to heal.
No?
No, I mean, I haven't, but...
Okay.
You know, so make the target flinch.
All those moves suck regardless. Everything else sucks.
Fuse Ray it is. Ancient... Oh, yeah, hell yes.
Told you.
I will definitely make room for Ancient Power.
I know you love it.
I love the Ancient Power.
I'm going to see a lot of rocks flying around this the screen.
Constrict. Bye-bye.
It's just a cool name for a spell, too, isn't it? Ancient Power.
Yeah.
That's just great.
I love it. Who's that Pokemon? Brine. Let's have a look.
That's a unique move, huh?
Target's HP is down to about half. This attack will hit with double the wow.
Could be useful, since you don't really have any water Pokemon right now. Might need some coverage on that. Plus, water's super effective against rocks, so...
Yeah. Might be useful instead of acid.
Oh, yeah, that's probably never going to actually use that spell. The starting moveset of a Pokemon is usually, like, purely superficial. It's, like, just trying to be flavorful. It's almost never a move that you'll actually keep, so... Yeah, let's see them stats. Trying to see what Cordelia's working with here. Wow, that's some really good defense. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That is such a good defensive Pokemon. It's all speed. That loses all its speed. Yeah, that's a really interesting Pokemon. Its special attack is high too, 58.
Yeah.
That's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I think you just throw them out there, spam 5 Ancient Powers. The problem is you only have one other move, and it's Brine. So you know, you could also consider giving him a TM, like Charge Beam. That's a special attacking move, and it's a lightning move. So whatever it's called, electrical move. So could be decent, you know. Maybe this guy ends up being a jack of all trades kind of thing. You know, you just throw out random moves on him and see what happens.
I like it.
Oh, you don't actually have Charge Beam yet. Yeah, I forgot you didn't do this yet. Awkward.
Energy Ball.
Yeah,
not Charge
you
Beam.
could give him Energy Ball because that's actually Stab because he's a Grass type. It's going to be awful in this gym, but it's a very good move to have on him regardless. Especially if you're not actually planning on using Ingrain, you might as well just give him the old Stab there.
Absolutely. Now, I'm wondering if, of the other 3 from the original team, if I should get rid of any of these. Do I have anything good to replace them with, is the actual question, right?
Right. Yeah, I mean, you definitely do. It's just, what, specifically?
Rock Ice would be ideal, yeah?
Amaranth is a very interesting, what's the name? The Ice Rock type is a really good Pokemon for this gym, I would imagine. I can't remember its moveset. Yeah, Amaranth, that's it. I can't remember the moveset, but it's like, man, really unique typing.
Let's swap this one for Pidgeotto and just see how it evolves.
Yep, sounds good.
Icy Wind. Let's have a look and see what it's got and see what Icy Wind looks like. Big T says that Cordelia is terrifyingly cute, like a sock puppet.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm with you.
Ooh, chilled by gust of air. Lowers the target's speed stat. Interesting.
It's interesting. Yeah, you're right. That is interesting.
It's got Rock Throw, Thunder Wave. Oh, it's got an electric move?
Oh, Thunder Wave is a very interesting electric move. It doesn't do damage, but it paralyzes. 90% chance to paralyze. Now, I don't know if you realize this. Paralyze, so Paralyze has a chance, I think it's like a 20% chance if the Pokemon is paralyzed to be like fizzled out, like you can't do a move that turn.
Yeah.
But on top of that, it also lowers its speed 1 stage.
Gotcha.
So it can be very powerful to have Paralyze in your corner every once in a while.
I think I kind of like the idea of Icy Winds.
I would like it if I were you.
Yeah.
Certainly better than Growl.
That's what I was just going to say. We replace Growl with Icy Winds.
Yeah, it's probably a good move. I don't actually remember what the field does to these things, but obviously an ice move is going to be very beneficial on this field regardless. It sounds like something that the field would really love. icy winds, like you're on a mountain. I bet the field loves that.
Yeah, I saw that. That was my exact thought.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Oh, look at how much power that has.
Yep.
Takedown. Reckless charge. It also damages the user a little. I don't know. It's a physical move.
Types of moves. The way these types of moves work is the more damage you do. Well, okay, so you're gonna do say 100 damage. 10% of that damage will be dealt back to you. So the more damage you do with those moves, the more dangerous they can become.
Ooh.
So it's a very good move, but there's a reason it does so much damage, because it expects the recoil damage to be, like, you know, potentially a detriment to you.
Yeah.
And whether or not that'll come into play in the gym, I don't know. But
I'm wary of any damage I take. Plus, I don't know if I would get rid of any of this stuff. You know what I mean?
I kind of agree with that, yeah.
So, especially
because I don't actually remember if this Pokemon is a special or a physical attacker, though. That's kind of the big point. I don't actually know the answer to that right now.
We can look in a minute here. We can look in a second before we go any further up. So
Harry, I'll just Google it. If you want to just look at it, it's fine too. But I can just look at it so you don't have to tab out.
Okay.
I can't remember how you spell this Pokemon's name.
Amaura.
Okay, so it's a special attacker slightly. It's like not dramatically weighted towards special, but it is a special attacker.
I think I just get rid of takedown. I can always come
yeah,
back again.
I agree, yeah. Yeah, now the second evolution is much more weighted towards special attack, though. So
nice.
Yeah, that was the right choice.
Aurora Beam.
That's a good one.
By Colored Ray, it may lower the target's attack stat. Nice. If I was going to get rid of something, I think it would have to be Thunder Wave.
Take a look at Powder Snow again. We also freeze the target. Oh my god. Oh, these are all really good moves. The problem is having 3 ice moves. It's like you don't need 3, right? So
yeah,
pick the 2 that you like the most, probably. I mean, Aurora Beam's the strongest of the 3. Icy Wind potentially could be the second best. But Powder Snow, the chance to freeze a target. You haven't seen Freeze, but Freeze is actually the best status effect in the game. It completely locks them out until they thaw. They can't do anything.
They would never thaw on a mountaintop.
I wonder, yeah, holy shit, you might actually be right. I forgot. That might actually be the case. So, I don't know. I don't know what I would do, honestly. I think you have enough rock Pokemon, honestly. Like, you think you're going to use Rock Throw on him? I don't know.
No, I don't. I really don't.
Yeah, I don't think you would, yeah.
That's my other thought. I don't mind going 3 ice moves on this dude. Yeah, let's do it. Rock Throw's gone. Plus, I think it's physical, and this is a special attacker anyway.
Yeah, this is a special attacker. You're right, actually. Entirely right. Rock Throw is physical.
Amara? I don't know how you say that.
Yeah, I don't actually know.
Gorgeous, a model, though.
Oh, yeah.
Aurorus.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite Pokemon in the game. It's just a shame that it's so weak to fighting specifically.
Look at this. Look at what it's trying to learn now.
Yep. They all learn. Every fossil Pokemon learns Ancient Power. It's like literally the only way you can get Ancient Power is by being a fossil Pokemon. That's like the whole Stitch. They're not called fossil Pokemon for a reason. They're called fossil Pokemon for a reason.
It's a special rock move.
Yeah, now you have a choice, right? You have a lot of interesting moves on this Pokemon, so yeah, maybe better to just dump Thunder Wave. I don't know.
Yeah.
Thunder Wave is like the most practical move you have because it's gonna really make a big impact, and it's weird to dump it, but it's like the other 4 moves have such powerful procs that it's like, man, if you can just play the cards right and get lucky, it's like, okay, that's gonna be way more powerful. Oh, that's a high health pool too. Look at that.
I was just looking at that, yeah.
I never realized.
Look at that special
The
attack
defensive
stat.
stat is... Yeah, that special attack solid, 60. Defensive stat is low, so it's going to get probably tuned up in this gym, but it doesn't really matter as long as you can get an attack off here and there. It's also really slow.
Yeah.
But if you can just get 1 or 2 attacks off here and there, it's could be very good.
Okay.
That's probably the biggest issue with that Pokemon. It's pretty slow and massively weak against fighting, so it's like the likelihood that you actually can use it in a general setting, it's like, it's just like way too many Pokemon have fighting moves.
I wonder if there is a rock electric that we could use.
I don't think there's a rock electric in the whole the whole franchise. Yeah, I don't think that exists.
Well, I was just thinking, because I know you said that electric was strong. Ice is strong, and rock is strong. So rock
to be honest, I think your best electric Pokemon right now is Pikachu.
Yeah?
Yeah. And if I was you...
Swap him for Arno?
In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do you a favor here. Go ahead and just mess around for a bit. I'm going to take a look at something, and I'm going to tell you if this is a good idea before I put this in your head. But let me have a look at some. Give me a few minutes here.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what? Go ahead and tell me what Pokemon or what moves Pikachu has. Sorry.
Okay, give me a sec.
Whenever you say. No rush, no rush.
Yeah. I'm gonna swap him out for something first. So I'm gonna swap him out for Butterfree. And then we'll go look.
Magneton's really good. Be really good for the gym too, but let's take a look here. Oh, he's level 11 already. That's probably gonna...
Thundershock.
Okay. Doesn't have the move I expected him to. But at level 19, he learns Thunderbolts.
I remember from the anime that was really powerful.
Yeah, that's a move that Pikachu should not have at 19. I guess that's probably when he actually learns it in the real game too, because it's like a signature move. But that's like an 80 or 90 stat move. So I honestly think Pikachu is probably one of, because now that I buffed him, I think he's probably one of the best Pokemon in the game. I'm not exactly sure if I did this on purpose, but as one of his starter moves, he should have one of the best moves in the game that you could have as well. And I think I probably did do it on purpose, so you can't get it immediately. Because then at level 10, he learns more moves. And he doesn't seem to have the move I expected him to have. But eventually, when you can relearn his moves, you will be able to get one of the most... I'll teach you about this someday, but for now, it's not to be concerned with, I guess.
So what I could do then is use the common candies to...
No, it won't work. A starter move cannot be learned that way.
Oh, okay.
He'll never go. He has to go to like level 0 basically to be able to learn it. But eventually in the 6th gym in the game area, you're gonna have the ability to relearn any move, and that's gonna be like a hub that you're gonna use for the rest of the game.
Nice.
So, I mean, if you want an electric Pokemon on your team, Pikachu has probably got the best possible move you could have without any overpowered leveling up.
Well, let's level him up and...
Might as well. Yeah, I mean, if you get a Thunderbolt off, it's going to kill. Like, I don't know how anything would survive a Thunderbolt and on that field especially, so... And it also has Thunder Wave, which I think is definitely something this time around you should keep.
Faster the user is than the target, the greater the damage this move deals. I'm never going to be that much faster than anything on this field, because they're all super fast.
Yeah. Now, this is a pretty cool move, but Pikachu is really not that fast compared to a lot of other Pokemon. It's a cool concept, but I don't think it works really well on him, to be honest.
Yeah. We pass. There's Thunder Wave.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, keep that. Definitely keep that.
I don't think we need Play Nice.
All of those are shit, yeah. Just get rid of all of those.
Let's get rid of Play Nice, because we don't play well with others.
That's just all like RP moves, basically.
Yep. Now he's trying to learn Thunderbolt. Growl. Bye-bye, Growl. Faint. Yeah, that's too niche for me. Faint. Double team?
Interesting move. We talked about it on the other Pokemon as well. I mean, it's potentially going to set you up to do something crazy. Like, I mean, you could Thunder Wave and then double team, spam double team over and over again. And it's like you could put yourself in this position where you just can't get hit. Like he won't even be able to attack you. So it's like, okay, I mean, it's interesting, but Pokemon like Pikachu, he's a bit of a glass cannon, so
yeah,
you might be setting that up and 5 turns deep, it's working, and then the 6th turn you get one shot, you know, even with all that. So it's very possible that just won't end up working for you.
Yeah, attack with it then. Wow, look at how low his attack is.
Oh, yeah.
Even his special attack's not that high.
His stats aren't very good right now, but he has a crazy good moveset, and eventually he's going to get one of the only held items in the game called the Light Ball, which doubles all his stats.
Wow.
And that's like a core functionality of Pikachu, so yeah.
Speed is not bad, though.
Yeah, check his speed compared to the flying types that you got on your team. I want to see.
Let's have a look at Archeops.
57. So he's as fast as Archeops.
Yeah.
Archeops is not as fast as Aerodactyl, if I remember, but that's a pretty fast Pokemon considering you haven't done any actual EV training.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Now, is there anything that I can replace Arno with? Well, even though I don't want to replace Arno, but anything that I...
Fuck him, dude. He's dead to me.
Poor Arno.
Yeah.
Oops. Well, Rock Ground couldn't get hit by Thunder, and that was what was killing me in that Aerodactyl. He hit with some kind of thunder, didn't he?
Yep. Well, not Aerodactyl, no, but Emolga uses the thunder move.
There you go. That might be worth it. Or no, it's the ground ones that are immune to electricity. Yeah.
Yes, ground is immune to electric.
Oh yeah,
Why would
rock ground. I was thinking rock and I said ground, and it really should have said ground. Deep breaths, Scott. Deep breaths.
Take him. Yeah, I mean, Geodude and his eventual evolutions are excellent, but I think this team's solid. Like, you could win with this team 100%. You don't need to keep.
Yeah, you're right. I'm just
I
trying
don't know
to.
what else you're even thinking about doing, but.
The only other thing I could do is replace Arno, and I'm not prepared to do that.
I don't think you should. I think that Pokemon is actually your strongest Pokemon. It's just not like a slam dunk matchup right now. Like, I think you use that Pokemon for every gym. I honestly do, because I don't really know of a gym that he's not going to be value on. Maybe eventually the electric gym, but it's just such a powerful, dynamic moveset. It's insanely valuable. Like, that ability to confuse the enemy so easily while also doing damage, and then also put him to sleep, and then also like bulk up and everything. It's like, oh my god, this is got to be one of the best movesets in the entire game.
Okay, let's do this.
What are we leading with?
Well, I think I still have Archeops in.
Yeah, that's fine. See what happens. I would double team. Let's double team.
Let's double team.
And I just got to miss. And no, it misses. Doesn't miss. So that's dead. He's dead. Thanks for stopping by.
Whoops.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, so you're never gonna really outspeed his Pokemon, so you're gonna have to come up with some strategy to not die.
Credilli is very defensive.
I would start with Cradily every time from now on, yeah, because he's going to be really hard to kill from the Aerodactyl's perspective.
Okay.
And I would just immediately confuse Ray, honestly.
Confuse Ray? Gotcha.
Yeah. Give yourself the best chance here. We'll see what this looks like. Hopefully it's not going to be that powerful. I don't know. Okay, well, you survived it. That's actually a lot more damage than I thought I was going to do, though. So yeah, unfortunately, it looks like this is also going to be a really tough condition to make. But maybe you get the Ancient Power, and then you get a proc or something. We'll see. He's got to hit himself. Doesn't. So he's toast. Tough leader. Try the same thing with Pikachu, maybe. Huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Throw out a Thunder Wave first, I would say. You might draw well. If you do, then you win. If you don't, you lose. Oh, I forgot he's still confused. Oh, great. Great draw.
Yes. Yes.
Great draw. Now maybe you get the Thunder Wave or the confuse and you win. Next move is Thunderbolt, kills him. 100% kills him. Doesn't kill him. Come on. Miss? That's just got to miss. It doesn't miss. Alright, Arno, you're right. Pikachu fucking sucks. It's not a set not kill him, man. Come on. Thunderbolt. Wow.
Help us,
anyway,
Arno.
He's still paralyzed. Listen. Before you do anything, he's still paralyzed. So no matter what you switch into, it will get the first attack, almost assuredly.
Okay.
So think about that. Make the right decision now, because you can still win this, but you have to make the right decision.
Ancient Power Aerodactyl.
Okay.
That's not the right decision. I could hear it.
I think Aurorus is the right decision. Yes. Because if you can get the ancient, you have ancient power on this one, right? You gave it to it. So if you can get this ancient power proc, I mean, you're killing it one way or the other. And it's so fast that even with the speed lowered, oh, it missed. Okay. Well, that's a funny little circumstance. It is so much faster than you that it actually still was faster even with the paralyzed. That's hilarious.
Wow.
But anyway, you got lucky. You got the miss. That move should miss a lot more than it has. Honchkrow. Okay, so now I'm thinking you gotta go with one of these specially these ice moves that are doing these buffs.
Okay.
So you could either try. I mean, just based on, I can't remember which one's which. That'll be frankly, Ice Wind is what, to slow it. What did Ice Wind do? I can't remember. Powder Snow is the one that froze it, and Aurora Beam is the one that lowers its attack or whatever. So
yeah, but Icy Wind, we're on a mountaintop.
Oh, that's right. Give that a try. There's a reason that I gravitated towards that.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna tell you that. And that's what I was talking about. That's a fighting move, so that is that. 4 times weak to that. But now he's gonna lower his stats a bit, so maybe you can still make something happen here.
Lost some of its HP. Aerodactyl?
Could be. Probably survives. I mean, I don't. Certainly not going to die to. Certainly not going to die to the superpowers. That's not going to kill it. Oh my fucking god, are you kidding me?
Ancient Power. No! Sucker Punch. Ah!
Oh, Sucker Punch. Priority move, that's funny. Didn't expect that, to be honest.
Nor did I. Emolga. Time to sing, Arno.
Yeah, I mean, it's... I don't know, just kidding.
Just kidding.
These Pokemon are just too fast. This is funny. I didn't realize
it's a bad
this was gonna be
strat.
this big of an issue.
Yeah, they're too fast for that strat, I think.
I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think I've ever actually played through this game without doing EV training. And it's a pretty boring thing to do, but it's like kind of really important, honestly. So I'm sure it can be beaten without it. I know it can be, but it's just like it's going to be a lot harder, I think. But
let's do this. Let's switch Credillia into the first spot and see if we can make that happen.
You just need to you really just got to get a little lucky, honestly, because if you can draw that miss on the stone edge, it's got a very high chance to miss comparatively to a lot of moves. So I've seen him miss 2 or 3 times in a row with that move, and it's like, okay, well, then you win, obviously, you know. So that's an easy way to get by that Pokemon, but you're still gonna need a better strategy. It seems like I don't actually know how we get by the rest because they're all just faster. Every single one is just faster than all your Pokemon, it seems. So you're gonna probably have to try to set up with
Well, if I get an Ancient Power proc or two.
If you do, it probably gets you by, but I don't know if it will. Like they're still so fast. Like I don't think one Ancient Power is gonna make your Credillia faster than the rest of his team. Obviously, it's not. So you'd have to be able to survive like 4 or 5 attacks to actually start killing Pokemon. But yeah, just open with Confuse Ray. That's your best option, and then. Oh. That's an interesting choice. Okay. Speed falls, which doesn't really matter. So all you need is 1 proc of this, and you should be able to at least get something going. Which you do not get, but you can still get the miss, and you do not get the miss. So that is it. So for Credillia. But he's still confused and can still miss, so you can bring something else in and build up.
Really want to find out what that wind does.
Yeah, that's gonna do a lot of damage to him too. Flying rock, 4 times weak to it. So snapped out of confusion. Of course he did. Stone Edge does not miss again, and that's another death.
I don't know.
That's pretty much it. I mean, you could try to go at him head on. I mean, you basically just need a miss. Like, there's the only way he will kill you with every single one of your Pokemon. Nobody will survive his attacks. Unless he misses. That's the only way.
Big T asks if I have a favorite Pokemon, because his favorite is Arcanine. I do not have a favorite Pokemon yet.
Yeah, it's gonna be Aerodactyl after we're done here.
Yeah. Yes, you
There you
missed.
go. Finally. Took 4 uses of it. That will not kill him, though, I highly doubt. Oh, crit. That's funny. Still didn't kill him. So that's a very bad move to use, but, see, this might not kill. I mean, he's not a special attacker. Nope, doesn't kill. That's lucky. Speed being lowered is probably death sentence, though, regardless. Maybe you get the proc and get that speed back, and maybe you can somehow claw your way back to it.
Yeah.
This is just definitely going to be faster, though, I think. The thing is, if you land a move on this Pokemon, it's going to die, so...
Supersonic? That sounds fast.
No. It's not. No, that's not. It just confuses the enemy, that's all it does. Yeah, just keep throwing action powers up. I mean, maybe eventually something happens. I don't see how any of your team survives this thunder. I mean, other than Pikachu. But Pikachu doesn't have any way to kill the Emolga, I don't think. I mean, maybe, yeah, give Pikachu a try. Maybe this might actually work. Maybe your Pokemon will survive, and then maybe somehow your Thunderbolt will be stronger than his. That's the only thing I could think of.
Thunderbolt.
See what happens. Probably not going to survive, but I mean, it is an electric type. The thing is, he's a flying type. Okay, you do survive. So let's see. He's a flying type, so this should do some damage.
Nope.
Nope.
And it has leftovers.
Yeah, so that's
Thundershock. Pikachu.
I love your, like, distressed voice.
Okay, Arno, you're right. Pikachu is useless.
Yeah, right now, I guess. I'm surprised. There's a move that I gave it that is incredibly powerful that eventually you'll be able to use, and you'll be surprised at how good it can be, but... Yeah, as of right now, it's just a little too... You'd have to do some training with it for sure to get it better.
So while I fail miserably at this, describe to me this EV training. What is it? How do I do it?
Okay. In the Pokemon Center, every single Pokemon Center, there's a door or like a set of stairs on the left side that you can go down into, and there's 6 trainers down there. Each one of them has a team of 6 Pokemon that are just level 1, and they're set up so when you kill that Pokemon, you get 3 EVs of a certain type, and you just choose which trainer you want to get the type that you want. So you'll get whatever 3 times 6 is. So you'll get that every time. Actually, no, I think I buffed it to 5, actually. I think it's 5 now. But anyway, you're going to get a lot of EVs. The way EVs work are, it's basically like talent points. You could have 200 and so many in each one, but you can only have so many total. So it's just like WoW talent points from the old days. You can have 60 of them or whatever, and then you could choose where you want to put them. So this is like a training thing. You can't choose them. You can't remove them once you get them. But once you get them... once you get them, you can actually go ahead and you'll be like increasing your power like insanely high. Like you'll be substantially stronger in those stats. So yeah, like for example, like Chatot, you would probably want to take. You're basically only going to be able to max out 2 stats. But you definitely only be able to max out 2 stats. So it'd be speed and special attack. Those would be the 2 things you'd max out. And it would probably take like, I don't know, so many battles, but you'd just be sitting there smashing the A key for probably, however many minutes it would take to get through the battles until you're maxed out on each stat, and then you'd go to the next one and do that. But the cool thing is, it's whenever you gain experience fighting this Pokemon, you're going to gain some EVs. Now, anytime you kill anything at all in the game, you will be gaining EVs. So, your Chatot has already gained a ton of EVs just from killing other stuff probably along the way. So you unfortunately won't be able to max out a single stat like you might do ideally. But the ones that you've just caught, like you probably have almost no EVs from them at all, so you can really max those out. But it's tedium, and the good thing I can tell you though is anytime you gain experience, you get the EVs. So if you wanted to train 2 Pokemon on the same EV trainer at the same time, just give a second one the
experience
EXP share. Yeah, and then both will be getting the EVs at the same time. So that'll cut you down at least half. But
so how do I know which one of these guys gives me which stat?
You just talk to him; it'll tell you.
Okay. 54 special defense. No. 54 defense. No. Special attack. No. Attack. Okay, because what I'm thinking, I don't know how long we've been live. This is what I'm thinking. I do a bunch of EV training over the next week, and we come back and destroy this gym next Sunday. If that's good with you, I'd still like to have you along.
Yeah, of course. I'm fine with that.
So, I think this is where we stop for today, guys. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to Metro, for holding my hand through this. Y'all take care. I'm going to spend some time over this week doing some EV training on all my Pokemon to max out their stats, because I really want to beat this gym. So, take care, everybody. Until next time, peace.